Hello. Okay. It's time to continue on. I believe. Okay, so I just talked to that lady. The lady. Okay, I'll go talk to Lena, I guess. And then I have to report back to Kuno. Absolutely. I have to find the secret passphrase to Stefan's meeting, which is tonight. um, which might... Maybe I could talk to... Hi, Quirky! How are you? I mean, I guess I know how you are. You're happy because you got, you know, a fantastic sweater and amazing stickers, but... I hope you had another good day at work today. Retail therapy, for sure. Maybe I should focus on this today. I was gonna play, Suzerainty with Kim, but it may have to wait. It was a good day. It was a good day. Okay. Let's go talk to... I don't think I have to do anything with that right now. Let's go talk to Lena, and then we'll talk to Kuno, and then I will focus... Oh wait, no, I want to talk to you first, because I think you might have the passphrase.
Hi again, Gendarme. Oh yes, let's see. He knocked on my door a few days after the lynching. I think he was going through the entire building, asking questions. Let me think. Yeah, he sounded vaguely sure.
Oh,
Bye-bye, Gendarme.
I have to also go talk to... Wait, why is your guy gone, Lena? I also have to go talk to, Manana.
Hello, dear. It's good to see a familiar face.
The elderly woman smiles up at you hopefully. God damn it, no. Did he leave her?
Thank you for doing that, dear.
She manages a smile for you.
Morel still isn't feeling well. I convinced him to stay at Gary's to get some rest. I'm afraid the cold has really gotten to him.
Only the hardcore players left. I don't think one is really the right option
I'm sorry,
here.
dear. You've had to drudge through them so many times. Such as field work.
I just ate some butter
famous,
chicken.
They say.
What did you eat for dinner, Quirky? If anything yet. I don't know when you eat
dinner. Your voice is shaky. What is going on here?
Morel will eventually, or we'll talk Gary into going back out, perhaps.
The lieutenant stares at his shoe, caked in mud. He doesn't say anything.
Something tells me it's up to me again.
No, you don't have to do that. Enough of this
Chicken
fool's
enchiladas.
errand. Morel will do it. Or Gary. You have work to do. I've
had-
wasted enough of everyone's time.
Sorry, I keep fucking... 1 second. Okay, hopefully that takes care of that. I've had enchiladas like 1 time, and I don't think I liked them, but I love chicken tamales.
Be real. Gary is not going to help with this.
Yeah, no, he's absolutely not. We'll take care of
That
it.
really is too much, sweetie. Thank you for your dedication, but I can see you're coming down with a cough yourself.
Excuse me?
Very strange. Why is she not letting you do this? It's like she's given up.
Lena, what's wrong? You seem
Different?
different. Tamales
How?
are life. Oh. I'm not hungry right now, but I could eat a tamale. I had butter chicken, um, and I am slowly consuming the rest of the food because I don't want to leave the house. But I will go to the store tomorrow, hopefully, maybe, I don't know.
Answering a question with a question, for example. Defensive isn't her usual style.
You're on the back foot.
In doubt, sweetie. That's all. Everyone is now and then.
Tomorrow's payday, so we get good food again. Hell yeah. The butter chicken I had was just like the little frozen dinners from Trader Joe's. They never get old. I say that, but I did actually get tired of them at one point. But then I went back to them. Unlike the broccoli beef. I don't think I could eat that again. I ate it way too much.
A strange feeling. I haven't really told this to anyone, but you are a police officer.
Go on.
Do you ever wonder if some lovely story from your childhood is just that? A story? Or a dream?
No, never.
Hunching
Everything
her
that happened
shoulders
to me
now.
absolutely happened.
She seems even smaller than she is. Like a sad young girl.
Seeing the Insulindian phasmid was just a story I used to tell people. I didn't really think about whether it was real or not.
But Morel told me you'd seen it. You also told me.
Morel's so proud of it. He always tells everyone.
You seem to really believe it happened. Doesn't that count for something?
No, sweetie. There's more to it than that. Morel was so eager to believe my story was evidence of the phasmid's existence that I'm some queen of the cryptozoologists. That. And for years, his belief made me believe too. But now, we're both getting old, and he's still working himself sick out in those reeds looking for it. But what if I was just wrong? I think I was.
The lieutenant opens his notebook, but doesn't write anything.
Is he feeling awkward right now? Yeah, Kim. This is what happens when you don't fucking believe in people, okay? I would like to do this, but I cannot. Uh, what if I fail? What happens if I fail? Um, I don't think I have any suggestion clothing, which is odd considering the types of clothing that I have. Maybe. If this goes wrong, won't she get like really upset? Because it's like me imposing that I believe that her marriage has been a lie. It is what I actually believe, though. I'm like pretty sure that they're only together because she told him about the cryptid, right? And so like he thinks she's special, and that's the only reason he married her. Because he could like give her a big break or whatever. Ah, fuck. I mean, I guess I can just reload if it goes horribly wrong.
But it has, hasn't it? A seed can only bear what's inside. The seed of love is black and oily. It has a taste you're quite familiar with.
Oh no!
You might be right, Detective.
She looks down at her legs.
I was a paraplegic before we met. He didn't know before I came in on our first date. If I weren't the queen of the cryptozoologists.
Yep.
If I didn't tell him that story.
I fucking told you guys!
She has to swallow to relax her throat. It's keeping her from talking.
Wow, love is hard. Could I lie to her? I don't think he'd be into her, quite fucking honestly. He hasn't said anything about her. Well, theoretically he could have, I guess, because he said like she's nice or whatever. And that could be unrelated to the cryptid thing, but like I don't think he would have given her a chance.
Maybe. But then why do I not dare tell him?
Because you're scared, honey.
I've wasted enough of your time with this drama. I really must stop talking about it lest I start crying and waste more of your time. What you have to know is the Insulindian phasmid probably does not exist. Let us fools chase our ghosts. There are a million better things to do with your life.
Are there? Some of the other things are pretty bad.
Okay, true. 2 is true. 3 is also true. I don't believe she saw the phasmid. Let's go 2.
I'm not sure of anything. Sometimes I still see it, you know. The real memory. Not the memory of the memory, but it's so hard to tell the two apart. Either way, I should go. Poor Morel is running a fever, and I need to get him home to Jamrock before we overstay our welcome with Gary.
Are you sure you don't need help getting to Gary's?
Oh no, thank you, but I can get there on my own. This old thing is gas-powered. And then a taxi home. It's not so bad.
I did break your chair, though. You do that. I'll check the traps one more time.
Really?
Yeah, yes, Kim!
Oh, sweetie. Please don't get stuck on a dream. Take it from me and Morel.
Can I have your address just in case there's news?
Okay. It's 1113 Tabernacle Road. Jamrock, but...
The rest of it is pretty grim. Thanks for bringing some light.
You're welcome, sweetie. I'm glad it helped you, even though it turned out to be a...
The sentence remains
A
unfinished.
waste of time. A lie. A fool's hope. Say her lips moving in silence.
Okay. We're all good.
She drives off. The gas engine putters quietly as she gets to the doors, then pushes them open. Outside, the cold coastal wind blows.
Hey, dear lass. Apologies for my delay in appearing. Tic Tac needed kissies. Obviously, Tic Tac is
We
more
should go
important.
too.
I literally just told you because I didn't want you to yell at me again. Well, that was very sad. Can I talk to Bert?
Hey, was there something you needed? Another thing. Great.
No.
Yes.
Okay.
You see
Still on Etsy
a
sticker
heavy steel
shopping?
door with
It's
a
hard.
prominent dimple lock. The old cobalt paint. Rough. It leads to a side building. The door doesn't.
Do I have to get in from the side building? Maybe? Is that guy back? No. I wonder if that guy was the 8th person. And he was just EP. From all the killing he did. Okay, we'll go back and check the trap in a bit. But right now I need to talk to Kuno. Tell him about his dad, who is currently dying.
Fuck does Kuno care?
I didn't yell. I was surprised because you put Pinterest on my face and I spaced out. Hey, man. I took care of the drug
Alright,
situation.
So you got Kuno's kilo. Here is how we do it. First, give Kuno Kuno's kilo, then Kuno gives you half back. That's how we split it. It's the best way. Street way.
Aren't you gonna ask how I got past your dad?
Word on the street is, you sent your little friend in dressed as a hooker, distraction style. That's some sick shit.
He nods approvingly to the lieutenant. Jesus Christ. Spent 50 bucks in one go on stickers on Etsy. I may have done that as well. You might be past that. Fair. You know what? I should probably do a sticker run. I have not done that in a while. The last stickers I bought, I think, were... I bought an Alistair sticker and a Fenris sticker. And then, actually, I can go get those. Give me a second. We're gonna do that. Pause. Pengy, because I have to stand up and I'm wearing really short shorts. But I'll take you with me. Hopefully it doesn't cut out. I'm gonna run. Not run. I'm going to specifically not run. Oh, hi, Kika. Are you just laying there on the couch? Like a cutie pie? I love you. Okay, some of these are not from Etsy, but most of them are. Okay, actually I think only one is not from Etsy. Yes, I don't think any of these are actually still on Etsy, but okay, so let's see. Who do we have first? We have Gladio? Is it Gladiolus? I keep calling him that. I actually have no idea what the fuck his name is. On a chocobo. Very cute. Then we have Garrus, obviously. And then we have Kylo Ren as a Porg. And then we have a baguette, which my friend gave me and is not from Etsy. And then we have Solus, greatly approves. And then we have Fenris carrying Hawk, who happens to be blonde, which is the whole entire reason I bought the sticker. And then we have Aquaman. And then we have Alistair with his rose. And it's very, very good. And those are all my stickers. Thank you. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. He's not a bad egg. He's a very good egg. Okay, he's a very bad egg. But, you know, he... I can't even really say he was redeemed. Like... Have you seen the back of your tablet? I don't think so. I think in the pictures you sent me, though, I did see stickers on your Switch case? Or the Switch dock? I don't remember. I was very distracted by the the shinies.
Not a single muscle moves on the lieutenant's face.
Why is he so intent on pushing Kim's
Kuno
buttons?
wants to hear all about it, but first we split the kilo, then we shoot the shit.
I'm keeping it, and I'm doing it all myself. By kilo, you mean gram,
Kuno
right?
knows what Kuno means.
Kuno means gram.
Okay. We don't give the drugs to the child, right? Do they still have that sticker? Oh. I mean, yeah. I only argued with you for like a second, okay?
Alright. Kuno knew you'd try that sneaky pig shit on him.
Tell him, Kuno!
Katie adds to cart. Well, I mean...
Kuno's got brains. This shit doesn't surprise Kuno. So Kuno's gonna give you one more chance. Know this, pig. Shit is major.
Major fucking choice, pig!
I need Hansard! I need Hansard to help me!
Kuno won't take this shit lightly. The pieces are moving, pig. This is fucking domino shit.
It's hard to see how not giving a boy a bag of amphetamine would cause some catastrophic cascade response.
It's hard to see how not giving the boy a bag of amphetamine would cause some Yeah, I'm
Tick,
with you,
tick, tick, tick.
logic.
Decision time. What's it gonna be? You gonna fuck the Kuno?
I like need to know what happens. I need Kuno to be a good boy. I don't know if that's possible. Hansard, I need help. I don't want to actually look it up because I don't want to spoil it for myself. You know what? I'll tell him what I did, and then he can tell me if I need to
Alright.
reload.
You fucked the Kuno. Everybody, Kuno got fucked by his pocket pig. Just when we getting our business on, the pig throws it all away.
I told you he can't be trusted. I told you, I told you he'd steal the shit.
Relax, see? We got plenty of Kilo. Kilo underground, in the tree. This ain't about that. This is about you and Kuno. You mismanaged this shit. Now everything is fucked between us. How are you gonna make this up to the Kuno, huh?
There is genuine disappointment below the act, sire.
I looked around in there. It's not the easy life. It's not the easy life you've got going on in that
The
apartment.
fuck do you know about Kuno's life? Kuno's got plans. Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, we got plans.
There was a textbook with your name on it in the apartment.
Yeah, so fucking what?
It says Kuno, not Kuno. Kuno de Reuter.
Fuck are you talking to Kuno about that kiddie shit?
He's trying to fuck you again.
Fuck out of here. Kuno knows it's fucking lame. That's why Kuno changed it. Kuno can change his name into anything. Gonna change my name into
Don't change your name into that, Kuno.
There were tons of unpaid utility bills there.
fuck right there where? Fucking 3 years or some shit.
You can guess.
Let me guess. Your dad doesn't give a shit
Yeah,
about them.
that's right. Kuno's dad doesn't give a shit about that electricity and light shit. Just wants to pound on people and drink.
Oh my god. Oh, there's a little bat burrito! Oh my god, I love him. Excuse me. These are very cute. You know, I never went back to, what's that fucking game called? Top left of your laptop. You're starting to feel exhausted. Oh my god! Why can't I think of what that game's called? I've never went back and done the genocide run. I don't know that I should, but huh? Oh, wait, shit. Is that really Stardew? Oh, okay. My fucking bad. I guess because it was outside the little, like, text bubble? I don't know. I guess there's no text bubble for that. Yeah. I... Look, man. Don't they say that kind of shit in, that game I'm actually referencing, though? I know it's determination. That's, like, the thing for that game, but... It's no place to live in. You have to find somewhere else. You can come live with me,
That's
man.
right. It's a shithole. Kuno's gonna move underground. Leroy shit. Ancient
Undertale,
shit.
thank you.
Kuno's gonna live in a fucking catacomb.
I'm not doing well today.
Yeah, it's you, Kuno.
Kuno, I met your dad.
Yeah? How the fuck are you still alive, pig?
I killed your dad, Kuno. Kuno, your dad is half dead. Is a half dead alcoholic. He was sleeping under some clothes.
What?
His posture changes. The swaying rooster motion stops for a second. Then he gets it going again, reorienting himself.
Fuck right. Kuno's dad was sleeping like a bum. Kuno told ya. Kuno's dad doesn't give a shit about anything. Fucking breaking and entering shit. That's nothing to Kuno's dad. You got lucky, pig. Kuno knew this. Kuno's fucking violent fiend dad's been drinking hard lately. Kuno knew you have a way in. Narrow window. Kuno window.
Kuno window?
I'm not sure what to do here.
Fuck you trying to do? Get the Kuno to stop. Kuno's just getting it on.
His tone wavers.
Keep your ass together, Kuno.
Whatever scary thing he might have been, now he is nothing.
Yeah? Kuno's dad is fucking nothing. Fucking coma shit, stroke shit. Kuno's dad is so fucking violent. He's had a stroke many times.
How are you gonna move
Shit.
his body? He's like 300 pounds.
Kuno's gonna have one too. Gonna be just like Kuno's dad.
And you're
Speed
like
shit,
5.
Crime shit. Fucking on the bed. Kuno's gonna go out like Kuno's dad. Revachol West style.
That's not great.
Stop saying all this sad shit, Kuno.
The whisper comes smaller than usual.
Fuck you talking sad? Kuno's got hard shit, death shit, nothing shit.
Okay, Kuno, we need to... You don't have to turn into that.
Get your fucking nun-ass out of here before Kuno fucks it dead. You think 'cause you took Kuno's speed, Kuno's gonna sub like a turn into... Kuno ain't turning into shit. Kuno is that shit.
Kuno won! Oh, you won, Kuno!
I did right not to give you the drugs.
That didn't change shit, pig. That only made things worse. Fucking social worker shit. It doesn't work, pig.
It doesn't work, Kuno. Only our shit works.
She must repeat it. Use every chance to confirm that version of reality.
The fuck do you want with it? Good call, Pigmeister. Don't come and talk to Kuno about his kingdom. Kuno doesn't fucking care.
Did I fuck up?
Yes?
Help me, Kim. Make me feel better. He said there's drugs in the tree.
I'll die
right?
before I squeal, pig. I come from the woods, Gutta Vittu. You don't want to go there with me. You don't want to see what I've seen.
Don't be traumatizing her. Get the fuck out of here.
I don't know. I don't know. Okay, what am I doing? I need to get the secret passphrase. Oh, and I need to go talk to Mañana. And I also have to go talk to that lady. Let's go talk to that lady first. She's still there. It's a good sign. Oh shit, did I actually make a legit save? I didn't. Problem. Okay, hold on. Wait. Let's load this. We'll go through it again, I guess. Make a proper save.
Fuck does Kuno care? Alright.
I guess
you
I could
got
just like
Kuno's
not do it
kilo.
until Handred comes
Here
back.
is how we do it.
That's what I'm gonna do. That's what I'm gonna do. I need reassurance. I can't make decisions on my own. It's true. Actually, can I talk to you?
Make way for the master poet.
I can talk to you.
I don't want to talk about that.
Why?
Man, I was hoping it isn't going to be her. All I can say is, she isn't around here anymore. She isn't some evil drug trafficker. And I don't know where she is.
I asked you who's conducting the drug trade. You said you didn't know. Now you're saying you do.
I didn't, man. I told you I was hoping it's not her. That she wouldn't be mixed up in it.
Did you?
It's true. We would of course a lie. But a kind heart is tricky. Bah. Emotional rhetoric. He knew something and he didn't share it with you. That's a fact.
Who is she?
Thank God I don't know. People here call her the Lady Driver. She kept her name a secret. From me too. Now I see why.
Who
A
is she?
friend? An acquaintance. I don't know. She was the only person in this damn jam I could talk to. She's someone I don't want to rat out to the law, okay?
What's she look like?
A youngish woman. Gruff, but in a cool way.
What color hair?
Blue and violet. Died. It was violet when she got here. Blue before she went.
Then she may have dyed it again.
Damn, I don't want to... Please just let it go. Whatever she did, it can't be that bad. She's not a bad person. I know that much.
We can't just let it go. It's part of a police investigation.
That's how it always is with you, isn't it? All part of the investigation. The girl's troubled. If you hunt her down, she may not survive it. I can't have that on my conscience.
It won't come to that. We won't pursue her on this. This is information only.
I don't believe you.
Believe us, it really is? I don't know if I can choose both of them. You said she's troubled.
She's got the darkness in her. That young person's darkness when you think it's all over. And you're looking for a way out.
She shared this with you?
Yes. Which is why I don't want to snitch on her.
It's not snitching, it's just a few questions. I don't know if I want to say that. I was told everyone's afraid of her.
I heard the
not.
rumors. I saw the other drivers looking at me strange when we talked. And she told me, too, that she's had a violent life. But I wasn't afraid of her. More like for her.
Did this violent life include drug trafficking?
Well, it looks like it did now. But we didn't talk about that. We talked about life, you know? She talked about her mind.
Hold on, her
The way it
mind.
worked. The trouble it was giving her.
When she left, did she leave her lorry behind?
Fuck, man. Go grill someone else with these questions, okay? There are plenty of drivers here who couldn't stand her, or were afraid of her. They'd be more than happy to rat her out.
He's right. There are other options. The raceman, for one. The grey-haired woman. Maybe she knows something. Wait, this guy says they're friends. Then, acquaintances. And he's okay with others ratting her out.
Sure, we'll follow that.
Fine. I don't want to be a butcher. And I don't want to be a knight either. I just want to be a person who can sleep at night. A little fame wouldn't hurt too.
Put yourself in my shoes. I need this for another investigation too. It's important. I can't
You're not
blow
going to
it.
put a bullet in your head if you blow it, are you? She's on the edge.
Well,
man.
actually, I have that option, so don't push me.
Thank you, friend. Wow, this makes me feel like I should pick up smoking again. Would help with my rhymes, too.
Okay. I guess I could put my empathy clothes on. See into his mind. My empathy clothes. What is my empathy outfit? I know it's those shoes. Is it only the shoes? I thought I had more stuff for empathy. I have a lot of stuff that takes away empathy, which isn't really what we're looking for. Oh, I have glasses. So I have glasses and shoes that can give me empathy. Am I wearing anything that gives me empathy? No. But it's 3% and it's only legendary. I don't think that would even affect it. We'll do that later. We'll come back to that.
The woman is still hunched over the railing, her head swaying to the music, her eyes looking at nothing in particular.
Huh? What is it? What do you want?
Alright, are you the lady driver?
You just call me a lady, Herife.
Aren't you?
The woman's malevolent cackling fills the roundabout.
I'm a lady like you are Gabriel Buenguerro. Only in dreams.
Okay, so you're not the driver
I'm
everyone's
only
terrified of.
terrifying to small children. And to those who used to know me.
Yeah, it's not her. Believe me.
Thanks, drama. Why are you scared of the people who used to know you?
Because they can no longer recognize the person I once was.
Okay, then who's the female driver I was told
How
of?
should I know? Do I look like I spend a lot of time with the other communers sniffing around? When I have my movies to go to. Oh, Sim.
Okay. What was that other one? Was it just the racist guy? Or was it telling me to go... Oh, what?
There it is again. That spectral smell haunting this industrial harbor. And it smells like...
I don't think anybody here is actually a
heavy
communist,
fuel
man.
oil, mostly. Because it's an industrial harbor. Years of turmoil, of hopes and dreams, ground beneath the inexorable tides of... Can you smell it now?
No.
You inhale. The cilia along your olfactory epithelium tingle with excitement as they sift through the swirling morass of industrial odors. First come the smells of the agitated strikebreakers, layers of body oil and sweat, over-buttered meals pulled from bake-like lunch pails, the biting stench of lye soap. And then there's the slowly oxidizing metal gates, the scent of stale grease emanating from every crack.
I need to put glasses on. My eyes are very, very dry. Give me 1 second. Sorry, I also had to go cuddle with Kika. Because she's in the other room, because I went and actually, like,
Still
ate
smelling
food
for
before I streamed.
communist, detective?
Yes.
Well, I'll be over here when you're finished.
Lieutenant nudges something on the ground with his foot.
What the
He's so
lieutenant
patient.
thinks is irrelevant. Your politico-olfactory cortex is lighting up like a holiday display. Look, it's pointing you right to that railing over there.
Oh, mañana. But like, I guess I need to talk to him anyway. But
Yes, now's your chance to establish contact. But be easy about it. Communists have been known to charge when startled.
okay, okay, savoir-faire. I'll be right there. Just give me 2 seconds.
Looking for something, Aunt? Come to tell me to fuck off again?
Yes, actually, I know you've been giving me the runaround. Fess up. Where's the lady
I don't
driver?
know what you're talking about.
First, you knew Sealing didn't do it? I read that very wrong, I'm very sorry.
He did something. He stole his employer's goods and another lorryman's job. You should be thankful for the tip.
Then why are you smirking?
Listen up, fuckwits. You don't scare me. You cops don't run Revachol West. You don't run Martinez. You don't run anything.
So who does? The lady driver?
No. He means la puta madre.
A legendary, and not in a good way, crime boss from Jamrock controls what is probably the most powerful organized crime outfit in Revachol West.
Yeah, him.
Him? Okay. Cross your arms and nod. I mean, I don't want to step over Kim's toes here.
Then I presume you are familiar with his peonies.
Yeah, they're his little bitches. He's got them all over the unions.
Not just the unions. He has peonies everywhere. Some say he even has them in the RCM. Dirty fucking peonies who'd do anything for him. Multi-ethnic drug addicts.
Holy shit, Kim.
The lieutenant adopts a rodentine quality. Be cool, sire. He's getting into this.
Say nothing.
You're not peonies. You wouldn't be investigating a drug thing if you were.
No, of course not. We are not peonies. But if we were, and one of Madre's drivers were to be stealing from him, then it's a good peony's job to find out who that is.
He's surprisingly good at this. Not bad at all. Look at him lurching.
He's just like rolling success after success on his drama.
It's not a hard job. It won't take a long time. It won't make Padre Madre angry. But a stupid fucking racist is standing in the way, protecting this fucking thief.
I'm not scared of you or the mob. I'm under the protection of the Lorrymen and Carters Guild.
You've seen that corpse in the ceramic armor there. Did his shitty little guild protect him?
Holy shit.
Nah, you wouldn't just leave him out there if you...
I am down for drama, but holy shit, man. Kim is hella hot when he's being menacing.
The lieutenant turns and gives you a barely perceptible nod. Be careful. This man's still got some fight in him, by the looks of it.
Oh,
It won't be easy to break him.
fuck off. Okay. I can come back though, because it's a white check. I mean, I think I can even come back to red checks, but... Give me 2 seconds, my man. You're gonna see me change some clothes right in front of you, get naked. That should actually give me a +1 advantage to this. But, you know, in the instance that it doesn't, we're gonna make sure that we're all lubed up with clothes. My fuck the world shirt. Do I have a cool tie that goes with this? I don't think so. I wish you could organize this by outfit. I guess I could also do that. But I think I like the fuck the world one. Nah, whatever. That's fine. Didn't I have more shoes? Maybe not. Okay. Okay. I have +2 half-light. That should be enough, right?
Looking for something, Hunt? Come to tell me to fuck me.
The main thing is to not overdo it, even when you're trying to scare.
No! Okay, I am a good buddy cop. I'm a good buddy cop. Also, hi,
Looking for
Sadjar.
something,
I
Hunt?
realized I didn't say hi to
Come
you.
to tell
How are
me-
you doing?
Men like this only respect two things: strength and fear.
Alright guys, it's time for drama. Show me her lorry right fucking now! The lady driver's lorry. Where is it?
Fuck you, I told you. I'm not gonna...
There. His voice grows smaller as yours.
Okay, which one is the worst? Whoa, what the fuck? Two's a little much. I'm probably not actually gonna say that one out loud. Tired, I should probably have slept like 4 hours ago. Honestly, Sadjar, same. But I'm here streaming because this game is too fucking good. Although I may have fucked up with Kuno earlier, but I reloaded because I didn't save right before I did it, so... I don't know, I'm gonna ask Hansard. Because I have to save Kuno, you know? And I don't want to spoil things for myself. But I also have to save Kuno. It's very important. I'm gonna fuck you for the rest of my life, you understand? Honestly, that's a great one. That might be the one. I've been to your fucking lorry. I know where it is. I'm gonna burn it down. What's your name, fuckhead? I'm gonna go on the police radio saying this guy told Madre to fuck off. Okay, it's between 1 and 2. We don't talk about... It's just K... I guess it is Kuuna. Or, oh, whatever. Kuno. That's his real name, and then his fake name is Cuno. This doesn't really work with what I said earlier, so I'm just gonna go 1. Also, 2 might make Kim upset. And I'm gonna try and be a little more tempered about it. Because I know that all I've been doing is being like, well, what would Kim want me to do? It's just a tiebreaker.
Fucking... homo cop.
Globule of sweat gathers at his brow.
Look, fuck you, man. It's some lorry down there. Green, banged up thing. I don't fucking know who she is.
When did she go away?
I don't know. I don't even know her name. She just rolls with the fleet and acts like a big shot. Some dyke, probably. I haven't even seen her for
No.
days. Past the monument. Down there. The Green Temple. Now, leave me the fuck alone, okay?
Can I kill this guy already?
A small temple by the monument. Green. Let's get into that lorry.
Got a smoke? From all the fucking of you I just did? Just need the Encanto parody. I have not seen Encanto. I did get the reference, for the record, but, I still haven't seen it. I don't know if I'm interested in doing it, honestly. I mean, I've heard it's really great, but I just... Oh. Oh, shoes? Shoes? No. We don't need that. We have everything we need, I think? Chat. Je pense. Green lorry. That's over here, right? Okay. Let's do a cheeky little F5.
This green found, A to Z, contemporain, is parked in the shadow of the ruins looming overhead. It's seen better days.
This must be the one he told us about. Unless he was lying.
Try to peek in the window.
The glass on the side windows is tinted and covered with dust. You can barely make out the shape of a seat and 2 steering levers.
So she hasn't been here in a while?
Posters cover the small windows in the back. You can't make out what's on them.
Try the door
The
handle.
door is locked. The handle looks shiny, like it's recently replaced. There's no pick in this lock. The owner has put special care into it. It's a recessed design.
Maybe she just doesn't ever wash her cabin?
Use the pry bar to smash the window. Open it from the inside.
Really?
This has been hard enough. No need to make it any harder.
Whatever. What do you mean hard enough? All we did was like talk to a couple people. I just took about 3 days to do it, you know? That's on me.
This green found, A to Z, contemporain.
Holy shit. Okay, sorry, Kim. I have to change my clothes again. I have to get into my wife beater. And... well, certainly not that tie. That would be a bad idea. Could equip some shivers. Wait, is that only +1? Well, then I'm gonna put on my man from Hyamdal. Spent 6 hours writing laws in eco this morning. Oh my god. What laws did you go for? Did you write some laws specifically to fuck over specific people? Okay. I thought I had more... I know. All of my outfits in this are extremely sexy.
Found, A to Z,
Frankly...
contemporain, is parked in the...
Shit. Frankly, I don't know how Kim hasn't fucked me yet,
This
but...
green found, A to Z, pry bar
Shit.
in hand. You take a hard swing at the window. A loud thunk rings out and the pry bar bounces back, leaving a tiny spider web on the glass. Looks like the window might be shatterproof. You may have to rethink your approach.
I'm sorry, it didn't happen. The window appears to be shatterproof?
No, it's not shatterproof. Give me that.
He takes the pry bar from you and gestures for you to step back. Then, with little warning...
He smashes it into the window. Droplets of glass fly everywhere, shattering
okay,
over the
man?
lorry floor and pavement. You can just reach in now.
Nice.
It went better than I expected. Open it from the inside.
The smell of cigarettes and perfume welcomes you. The cabin inside is plastered with old movie posters. Actresses smile from the walls. There's a radio transmitter in the front and a toolbox tucked under the driver's seat. Some tools lie scattered near the pedals.
I spent 6 hours bribing kids with Oreos? You spent 6 hours? What exactly were you trying to bribe them for? I feel like Oreos get to a kid quite quickly. So that must have been like a really hefty task. We needed to tax instead of straight prevent, so I had like 3 prevention groups I had to try and include and then tax the non-exceptions. Oh my god. Why did you need to do a roundabout thing? Was that like a political decision? I have not been following the latest eco server,
There's something odd about the passenger seat. The seating fabric has been pulled tight over the lower side of the seat where the toolbox should be.
Admire the posters.
These are movie posters. featuring starlets from long-forgotten films from the 20s, the teens, even the 90s of the last century. One of them particularly catches your eye, a centerfold of an ingenue attached right above the back seat. There's definitely perfume in the air. It's spicy, with a hint of amberette, wafting through the bitter air of the cabin.
What's that smell? Is it communism? It was 7 classes. Well, fair. Oh, that's right. I guess they go in. I forgot how school works, Quirky. 4 days of vocab boot camp. You know, I actually haven't done that yet. I did tell you I was going to, but I haven't read anything, to be fair. RP server rule change. Like, you can't make a straight rule? I don't think I understand.
The remnants of a sweet juniper-scented perfume. Probably grenade number 5.
Why do I know what that is?
The actress is draped in a sheathed dress, one of her shoulders bared. The faded remains of an autograph run across the poster. She's looking past the camera. This is Tijon, a starlet from the dawn of cinematography, less known for her talent than her tragic, untimely death.
Okay.
She wasted away in a drug den called the Door to the River, not far from here, on Boogie Street, a mixture of cocaine and morphine. She was afraid of the world, and the camera, too. The actresses and the rear actor all smile you a warm goodbye. A radio transmitter is attached to the dashboard, and a toolbox sits under the driver's seat.
Wait, there is one actor? No. The initial descriptions didn't say anything about that. I wonder then if it's not that she is attracted to them, it's just that these are all people who killed themselves, maybe? Can't just prevent people from any area under a town influence. So we have to tax the actions instead. Culture update in update 10 made towns a thing. 3 or more to make 1, and then you have to get culture to expand their area. Interesting. Okay, that's pretty cool. I mean, still, that's a long ass fucking time writing roundabout laws.
Looks like the frequency dial is absent. It requires a key to work, but the key has been removed, likely by the missing lady driver.
Strange. There are so many radio stations saved here. Must be over 100 at least.
It has to be an advanced model to fit so many frequencies next to each other without blending them together.
What about Speed Freaks?
No, that's on 78.9.
He stops coughing awkwardly. Raise your eyebrows.
What? I happen to have committed the frequency to memory. I have no problem admitting that.
Why would anyone need so many radio
For
stations?
contacting an entire fleet of lorrymen, for example. This is all shortwave, UW and UKV. Looks like we are dealing with an impressive organizational tool. The nerve center of a huge operation, with quite a range too.
A 20-kilometer radius at least, perhaps extended by an attachable antenna that's not here right now.
Is there anything we can do with the radio?
Doesn't look like it. It's completely inoperable without a dial key.
The ghostly actresses, and the rusty toolbox under the driver's seat, and the oddly bulging seat cover. You wedge yourself under the steering wheel to get a better look. Seems like the few tools lying around here, a hammer, a pair of pliers, a rusty wrench, have been casually thrown there by the disorganized driver. But one odd detail does catch your eye. A piece of sandpaper has been glued to the throttle. Sandpaper adds extra grip.
Sure. Looks like the driver has glued a piece of sandpaper to the throttle to offer some extra grip.
Sandpaper? A novel technique?
Sandpaper would also rub off the pattern from the driver's right boot sole.
Yes.
One of the footprints at the crime scene had an aberration. One sole was smoother than the other.
Which means that the missing lady driver was present at the lynching.
The lieutenant's eyes light up behind the prescription lens. No, women. Always up to something. Well, we don't necessarily know if she's a drug smuggler, so let's do one.
Looks like her, yes.
Okay, well, guess we can't do that. I mean, we know how deep the rabbit hole goes. It goes back to the fucking moral... whatever that's called. MI. Maybe two, cause
Now we know for certain who is the missing 8th person at the lynching. Do you think that Hardy and his boys could also be involved in the drug operation?
I think the entire Union is involved, maybe even all of Martinez. This would fit with what Joyce told us, but I don't want to make any assumptions.
Understood. We should still go and see what Titus has got to say on the matter. Are we finished with the lorry?
The movie stars are
No.
still smiling from the walls. The radio transmitter sits on the center console, and a faint smell of perfume is in the air.
Pull off the cover.
Voila! A stack of neatly folded papers has been stashed behind the seating fabric. You see 3 maps depicting a large metropolitan area. It's Revachol. Some of its routes and highways have been outlined with a pen.
Bonne prise.
Good find, I think. The lieutenant commends you as you shift through the treasure, well worn and folded into neat squares. Fold open the topmost map.
This large map displays the elevated motorway called 881. The intake leading to Martinez is marked with a blue X. There's another X on the off-ramp at a place called the Old South. Toll booths at the intakes are marked with a circle. It looks like there are scant few ways of getting onto the elevated motorway that runs over Jamrock. And this person knows them all.
So Hansard, I went and talked to Kuno. I didn't give him the drugs, and he got very upset with me. And I don't know if I fucked up or not, so I need to I need to ask you how to handle Kuno, because I'm a bad mom, and I don't know how to mom,
Hundreds
essentially.
of thousands of motor carriages roar.
I have been needing to talk to you for like an hour.
Massive brown and red roofs. That is Jamrock. The commuters don't even look down. The world ceases to exist outside the windshield.
Where does the road
To
lead?
Kuron, through the middle-income neighborhoods there, by the river, and then to Stella Maris and La Delta for work, while the men and women of Jamrock scuttle to their fates below the road.
Fold open the second map.
This municipal map from the 30s displays a complex system of storm sewers underneath a sub-district called the Pox, old military hospital, right adjacent to the 41st precinct. Wind rips through the empty hallways of the once great military hospital, now just a ruin under an overgrown park. Beneath the hospital, great sewer tunnels hum and vibrate with life of their own. The rattle of motor carriages and lorries driving through long-forgotten tunnels, lit by gaslights. The final map displays a labyrinth of service tunnels left over from the construction of Motorway 881. A few routes have been marked with a pen. where the tunnels and sewers surface near the eminent domain and a traffic island in central Jamrock by the lake. These service tunnels were probably used during the construction of the foundation beneath the motorway. Looks like the smugglers have infiltrated the road network belonging to East Motor Tract.
I like Shivers. Like, it adds a lot of flavor text and context to the world that you wouldn't otherwise get. But it also doesn't give me any actual useful information. So... The smugglers have infiltrated the motor tract. Lieutenant examines the maps with a furrowed brow.
The RCM patrols most of these auxiliary roads, though apparently not all of them.
Where does the contraband end up?
Hard to say. This distribution network looks certainly large, yet still vague enough. It doesn't reveal much about the Besmerti behind it.
Besmerti? It sounds vaguely
The
familiar.
Besmerti is a Revacholian crime syndicate. They see themselves as the inheritors of the 14 Revacholian Indo tribes, but really they're just violent gangs vying for control on the west side of Revachol. With cool names like La Puta Madre and Aura Masta, it's a dark parody. It's definitely not the Union. They just do some logistics. This operation has spread everywhere in Jamrock. If it's that widespread, then Madre remains the most likely suspect. Here's bad news. There have been attempts at a serious investigation before, but they haven't ended well for those involved. Best not to disturb the scene. I'll have forensics go over the lorry and pick these up later.
The stack of maps looks just like before, barely noticeable. The movie stars look silently by, and the pull-out toolbox has a rubber handle, worn from years of use.
So how did your D&D game go?
A metallic drawer slides out from the seat. It's empty, except for a folded newspaper. It's an issue of Petit Ferric from last Wednesday. A piece of paper falls out from its pages.
Okay, so she has been here, at least relatively recently.
It looks like an article ripped out from a radio enthusiast magazine. Complex mathematical equations explain the basics of something called the Ulan frequency system.
The Ulan frequency system? I've never heard of that before. I know of FM, AM, UKV, but...
His thought trails off.
The pull-out toolbox slides back into its nest. The rest is as it was. Posters, a radio, dust on the
Well,
windows.
how are things going? Kuno communication notwithstanding.
He closed the rusty old lorry door.
Great. I think we got everything.
Fine.
A word, detective? Before we return to Joyce?
Oh, for you, Kim, anything. I spoke with the racist lorry driver again to get me over here. And we did some like serious good cop bad cop shit, and it was hot. Kim being fucking menacing is like the hottest thing I've ever seen. Okay, that's not true, but it's pretty hot. Actually, let's do a real life save.
Alright, we've finished here. Let's quickly debrief and go over what we found, so we don't do it in front of the company rep.
Seems like something police would do. What do you think of all this, Kim?
Honestly, I'm quite worried by what we've seen so far. The evidence seems to point to a rather extensive and well-organized operation. I'm especially intrigued by that radio transmitter, particularly the sheer number of stations it can connect. Looks like this alleged drug trade casts a wide net.
This means it's well funded. Technology like that, a major player must be financing it.
I'm not sure what the Ulan frequencies are all about, but they may hold some significance. Perhaps it's a better way to connect between fleets while avoiding frequency bleed, or maybe it's used to tap into RCM networks. Oh, and the maps we found. They reveal the geographical extent of the operation. Looks like they've used abandoned tunnels and access roads to stay hidden. This is useful info.
He just said tunnels.
And last but not least, it looks like the Hardy Boys knew this driver, as we know that she was present at the lynching. This may be the Union connection we've been searching for.
The probe and the case converged, he thinks. This was quite the find.
What about the movie posters? How do they factor into all this?
As elegant as they are, I don't think they are relevant to the drug trade.
God damn it. Harry! A lot of women in there, especially for a lady driver's cabin. Yeah, that's entirely irrelevant. Maybe she likes film. I really do think it's just that these are people
Yes,
who killed
well,
themselves. He doesn't say more. So it turns out that this is connected to the Union.
like Joyce told us, yes, logistically. But don't expect to bust this open during our stay here. At best, this is an angle we can use against them, to other ends, as extra ammunition.
Meaning, someone as slippery as Everard won't be caught by a couple of cops and some stuff they found in some cabin.
Will the RCM open an investigation into this?
We should return to the murder case.
Good night,
See what Joyce
Quirky!
tells us about the lynching. When we are done for the day, I call my station and suggest our narcotics department look into it. There are more than enough grounds to start an official investigation, sometime later when we are done here. We do not want to get caught in that.
He stops to think. What are you thinking?
The fact that one hasn't started already gives me pause. An investigation, I mean. Especially if the Madrid grouping is involved, and I can't imagine they aren't. It's certainly worrisome.
Corruption?
All the same, I don't like the idea of internal affairs descending on the matter. That won't help anyone either.
Okay. Debrief over?
Debrief over. After you.
Because you want to watch my skinny ass butt? Hell yeah, you do. Hey, officer, got a minute? Really? I thought you didn't want to talk to me anymore.
I saw you poking around in Lady Driver's lorry. She in trouble?
The racist told us where her cabin is. We only searched it. It's either 1 or 4. Probably 1.
Still better than me, I guess. Told you there's plenty of others who tell on her. But, is she in trouble?
Sorry, man. I can't disclose the facts of an official investigation to you.
It's that bad. Man, what should I do? What should I do to help her?
The last thing we need is more civilians involved.
Yeah, maybe I should just keep my head down and work on my rhymes while I can.
What's the plan with those rhymes,
Oh, you know.
anyway?
Tommy Leham's gonna be a musician. Sprechgesang, but with beats. I've got a lot of free time on the road to hone my craft.
The correct grammar is Tommy Lahom.
He said it exactly the same way.
Tommy Lam was taken. My real name's Jerry Lafitte. Tommy's way better.
The man taps his fingers rhythmically against his arm.
Okay. Well. Hold on. Let me go see. But I'm not. No, don't do that. Okay, we're gonna do Kuno again. I reloaded. Hansard. So, I reloaded specifically because I felt weird about it, and then I realized that I didn't actually make a big girl save right before I did it, so I reloaded a quick save. So you're gonna tell me,
Fuck does Kuno care?
do I give him the drugs or not? I think the answer is not to give him the drugs.
Alright, so you got Kuno's, that's how we split it. It's the word on the
Not a single
Kuno wants to hear all about Kuno knows what Kuno means.
Kuno means grand.
Just, okay. Okay, so. Answered, you need to step up and step into the support role. No, actually, Anna, I think that is a milk threat. I think you're right. um, wait, there was no threat. You just said that he needs to step up. That's not a threat. Okay. My choice here is I'm keeping it, you don't need drugs, you're 12. Okay? Right? And then he gets mad. And then, like, I rag on him. How dramatic do you wish to be in this situation to diffuse the Kuno issue? I don't want to be dramatic. I just want him to be cool. The threat is he needs to step up or else. If he steps down, then I kick him down the ladder. The ladder? Hold on, Anna, that's something else. That's an inside joke between me and Hansard. I don't want to give him the vial. However, I also don't want it to be dramatic. Then tell him... Okay, great.
Alright. Kuno knew you'd try that sneaky pig
I
shit
just
on
want him to be okay. And I don't feel like giving him drugs is the right thing to do.
Kuno's got
Major.
Kuno won't.
It's hard to see how, not
Tick, 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 tick. Decision time. What's it gonna be? You
Okay,
fuck the
and then I
Kuno?
confirm this is staying with me.
Alright. You fucked the Kuno. Everybody,
get so
Kuno got
upset?
fucked by his pocket pig. Just
I told you he...
relax. This is about you.
there is genuine disappointment below the act, sire.
What? I think I did this.
fuck?
Yeah.
6 meters underground, below piping from before the war, the
Oh,
collapsed
I didn't get this
remains
before.
of the Martinez storm drain system. There are 2 stolen flashlights with piles of batteries next to them, beside 2 bedrolls, in the dark and opening into the lower tunnels.
Huh. An opening into the so I can get into their little hideout? Maybe? There's a textbook.
Yeah. So fucking what? Fuck are you talking to Kuno about that kid?
He's trying to fuck you again.
Fuck out of here.
Don't change your name into...
Fuck right there.
You can guess.
Yeah, that's right. Kuno's dad doesn't give a shit about that electricity, and that's right. It's a shithole. Kuno's gonna move underground, Leroy shit, ancient shit. Kuno's gonna live in a
Thank you for choosing to step up. Hansard doesn't have a choice. Okay.
Yeah, in a tomb, Kuno.
Yeah? How the fuck are you still alive, pig?
Okay, and then I think this is also... He does need a positive role model. So on this choice I chose 3. Which I think is what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to be, like, very specific with him, right? Like, you're supposed to tell him what's going... Okay. You want the full incentive? What? What do you mean by that? Think Harry and Kim bringing Kuno... I know! I was like, hey, Kim, do you want to fucking, that, but also... Do you want to raise a child together? Do these parts matter? Or is it literally just that one choice that matters? The neighbors are having a party. That's some real serious EDM music. And I think they're like jumping up and down because the building's shaking. And not like in like an earthquake way, don't worry. Because when I said this before, he like freaked out. And I think that's the right thing to do. The other answers, I guess, are joke answers, right? So.
What?
His posture changes. The swaying rooster motion stops for a second. Then he gets it going again, reorienting himself.
Fuck right. Kuno's dad was sleeping like a bum. Kuno told ya. Kuno's dad doesn't give a shit about anything. Fucking breaking and entering shit. That's nothing to Kuno's dad. You got lucky, pig. Kuno knew this. Kuno's fucking violent fiend dad's been drinking hard lately. Kuno knew you have a way in. Narrow window. Kuno window.
Kuno window?
Fuck you trying to do? Get the Kuno to stop. Kuno's just getting it on.
Keep your ass together, Kuno.
Okay. This one I might have fucked up on. Last time I chose 2. But I think 1 is pretty good too. Kuno's afraid. Yeah. But I mean, like, 2 is comforting. They're saying the same thing, essentially, that we acknowledge that he's afraid. So, 2 is comforting, and then 1 is, like, tough love, right? Okay. Have you not done this path? Are you always, like,
Kuno's
full
not
drama?
fucking trying to be tough. This shit is real. Kuno's fucking violent dad's gonna be a vegetable. Kuno knows that shit. Stroke shit. Stomach fucked up, and Kuno's gonna go out like that too. Gonna be just like Kuno's violent dad. Speed shit, crime shit, fucking on the bed. Go out West Revachol style.
Stop saying all this sad shit, Kuno.
The whisper comes smaller than usual.
Fuck you talking sad? Kuno's got hard shit, death shit, nothing shit.
You don't have to turn into that. I think that's the right answer. How old is Kuno? Yeah, I think Harry's like 10 or 12. Sorry, not Harry is. Harry says that about him when you first see him. You don't have to turn into that. I imagine that's the right answer. God, I fucking hope that's the right answer.
Get your fucking nun-ass out of here before Kuno fucks it dead. You think 'cause you took Kuno's speed, Kuno's gonna sub like a turn into... Kuno ain't turning into shit. Kuno is that shit.
Kuno won! Oh, you won, Kuno!
The relief is palpable. The little hat jumps up and down behind the fence. I did right not to give you the drugs.
That didn't change shit, pig. That only made things worse. Fucking social worker shit. It doesn't work, pig.
It doesn't work, Kuno. Only our shit works.
She must repeat it. Use every chance to confirm that version of reality.
Now, last time I did this, he actually revealed that there were drugs in the tree. So I wonder, should I go back and do what I did before? Actually, maybe, because maybe that actually means that I got more into his head if he's telling me that. Because every other time he's given me more information, it's because he wanted me to know that. I think somehow Kuno means more to me than Kim does.
Fuck does Kuno care? Alright, that's how
Okay.
we split it. Word on the
Not as
Kuno wants to hear... Wow, that's heavy.
That is not at all what I fucking chose. Thanks, though. Stupid hand. Seems like that conversation is about keeping him off balance without cracking totally. Yeah.
Fuck does Kuno... Alright, that's how we split it. Word on the...
not a single.
Kuno wants to hear... Kuno...
Kuno means Graham.
Alright.
Tell him,
Kuno...
mate.
Kuno won't...
It's hard.
Tick, 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 tick. Decision time. Alright, relax. This is about...
There is genuine disappointment below the act, sire.
The fuck do...
Yeah!
6 meters underground, below piping from.
Yeah, that's right. Fucking
Oh,
nothing.
fucking shit. Ugh, I keep doing that. I guess this is the bad thing with, like, going through.
Fuck does Kuno care? Alright, So you got Kuno. That's how we split it. Word on the...
Not as
Kuno wants to hear... Oh, Kuno knows...
You don't like me frantically clicking through things? What's wrong?
Alright.
Tell it,
Kuno's got...
Major.
Kuno won't...
it's hard to
Tick, 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 tick. Just... Alright,
Tick,
alright.
tick, tick, tick.
The fuck...
I told.
Relax. This is about you.
there is genuine
Okay.
The fuck...
This.
6 meters
And
underground.
then
Yeah.
textbook.
Fuck are you talking to
I
Kuno?
like it.
Fuck out.
Don't change your name into that, Kuno.
Tons of unpaid
right there.
utility
You can guess.
bills. Let me guess.
Yeah, that's right. Kuno's dad doesn't give a shit. That's
No place
right.
to live. You need to find a place to live.
Kuno.
Kuno, I met
Yeah,
your
How
dad.
the fuck are you...
He's half
What?
dead.
It's possible.
Fuck right. You got look.
Kuno window.
Kuno
Fuck
window?
you trying...
Keep your ass together,
Whatever scary thing
Kuno.
he might have been, now he is nothing.
Yeah. Kuno's dad is fucking nothing. Fucking coma
Your
shit.
face was
stroke
over
shit.
giving Kuno the drugs
Kuno's
on
dad
that
is
one.
so fucking violent. He's
Oh.
had a stroke many times.
I see.
Shit. Kuno's gonna have one too. Gonna be just like Kuno's dad. Speed shit, crime shit, fucking on the bed. Kuno's gonna go out like Kuno's dad. Revachol West style.
Stop saying all this sad shit.
Fuck are you talking sad? Kuno, get your fucking nun ass out of here before Kuno fucks it dead. You think 'cause you took Kuno's speed, Kuno's gonna sub like a turn into...
Okay.
Kuno ain't turning into shit.
Kuno won. Oh, you won, Kuno.
Wait, what?
That didn't change shit, pig. That only made things worse. Fucking social worker shit. It doesn't work, pig.
It doesn't work, Kuno. Only our shit works.
She must repeat it.
Oh, that's weird.
Use every chance to confirm.
I
that
could have
version
sworn
of
last time I
reality.
got information about there being drugs in the tree. Maybe there
Kuno
was,
doesn't
and I just
fucking
skipped
care.
past it, and I didn't actually have to do all that again. Oh well. Okay. Well, now that that's done, I have to find this passphrase, and I tried to talk to our dear friend. Oh, I can talk to Mañana, who I have to talk to anyway. So let's go do that. Wait, is she a communist? No, right? I also have to go turn in my tear. I don't think I have any tear,
With
actually.
tear machines, your bottles clunk
Oh!
into the machine.
I had tear. Look at me go. My favorite thing about Harry is that he just has his fucking little crowbar, just running around with a crowbar.
Hola, Wandering Man. How can I help you?
Okay. So, I think we want to establish ourselves as a fucking communist first, right? And then we can ask him about the armor. Time for part 2 of your haircut. Good luck, Anna. Send me a pic when you're done, okay? I'm sure you'll be beautiful.
What's that, boy? Yeah?
He tilts his head slightly.
Now's your chance. Remember, communists are notoriously skittish, so it's best to insinuate your way in.
I have zero suggestion.
Hold on. This isn't a man who goes in for subterfuge. He prefers someone who'll look him in the eye and say exactly what's on his mind.
I should probably believe composure, right? Not rhetoric? Because rhetoric is just off the fucking rails right now. It involves our mutual friend, Cross. Put your hands next to your head and curl your fingers like deer antlers. He might think I'm making fun of him if I say 2. What's her face? Cindy the Skull did know what I was doing with the smelling thing. I think 3. I'm so confused though. Like, is this the composure answer? Because that's not what I want to say. I also don't want to say this though.
Could be coming from one of the jam lorries. Cargo's been sitting out for a
Oh,
while.
for fuck's sake.
Don't think I've ever met a Kras personally. Then again, I've never been to Grad.
He narrows one eye at you.
Okay, maybe it's time to abandon the subtle approach. It was a foolish approach to begin with.
But I don't want to grind people into sausage. What I'm trying to say is, I'm looking for communists. You know any?
Comunistas, huh? Can't say that's where I thought you were heading with this. Not that I'm criticizing. It's good for a man to take his time and think about the whole socio-political world picture.
It's certainly been an interesting development to witness.
Okay, Kim.
So you've given up copying and now you're hunting comunistas. Care to say why?
I'm not hunting communists. I'm trying to get organized by them. Trying to get organized by them? Two is kind of too ambiguous. Like, he might think I'm a fascist. So let's do one.
Oh, I see.
Yes, I would like to get fucked by a lot of communists. Thank
I
you.
wish
That
I
is
could
exactly what I mean.
Unfortunately, I don't know many comunistas.
Are you sure? You smell just like a communist.
Didn't realize you could smell
Yes,
communism.
that's what we're
But
going
then
with.
I've never studied the subject.
He frowns.
Maybe
Come on,
it's
Manana.
not taught in any of your so-called universities, but there's definitely something going on here.
Ah, but you know, I did meet a genuine ideologo a few months ago. Perhaps he's your guy.
What's an ideologo?
You know, a guy with a theory. Someone who likes to pit his theory against other theories in deadly theory combat.
Didn't he say, oh god, this guy is gonna be a fucking debate lord? Did he say his name was Staban?
Didn't say anything about his name. Wasn't this sort of encounter where names matter?
Did you fuck him?
It was late one night as I was leaving the arbor. He was waiting on the corner in a classic Saramerizian jacket. I don't like the one you've got there.
My conceptualization jacket?
He asked me for a light. We shared cigarettes. Then he asked me if I ever thought about getting into some of the extra physical branches of communism.
Honestly? Yes.
I don't think so, Oya. I took it to mean he was asking me to join some sort of underground cell. A very old school organizing technique. The sort of thing comunistas used to do before the revolution.
An extremely cool way to establish contact. Wish I'd thought of that.
It was alright. A little like something out of a Vespertine spy novel, but I must respect the effort. It was late one night. He asked me for a light.
What did you
the
tell
same
him?
thing I always tell people who try to press some claim on me. I said, every boyadero rides alone.
Bitch, you're a fucking socialist. That doesn't make any
I couldn't tell
sense.
you. Once I declined his offer, we finished our cigarettes and he disappeared back into the night. Just before he melted into the shadows, he turned to me and said, remember Dobrava and Abadanais.
Dobrava and Abadan. Abadabadabadaba. We're there, guys. We are there. Where did my note go? I just wrote on my note. Oh, here it is. Not a socialist boyadero. You're right. You're absolutely right. That's fucking on me, man. Okay. Dobrava. My pen is not working. And Abadanais. Okay. Well, hold on. Remember. That might be relevant.
And then he was gone.
Who are Dobreva and Abad...
I don't know. Guess not everyone remembers.
Abadanais. Jesus Christ, it's not that hard. Nahinajad. It's not hard. Nahi. Na. Najad. Nahinajad. Just trying to prep you for the debate, Lord? God
Been
damn,
wondering
dude.
about that myself. Some comunista inside talk could be. Not meant for the wider public. They love that kind of thing. You'd have to ask someone who knows the ideologo personally.
The lieutenant clears his throat.
Not to interfere in your personal errand, but it might have something to do with that passphrase Cindy mentioned earlier.
That's really dumb. You should feel embarrassed even suggesting that. Oh, right. Good thinking, Kim. Obviously, we knew that, but let's give him one.
The lieutenant nods.
Just in time. The faithful partner arrives with the key that turns the lock. You two make a good pair.
Yeah, we do.
I salute you, boyas, and wish you good fortune on this grand ideological quest.
He tips his hat ever so slightly.
The man whispers a jaunty tune. A coastal breeze ruffles his hair.
Okay, we're gonna leave. We're gonna F5, because I think that went
Hello,
okay.
Wonderman. How can I help you?
Kuno told me you were supposed to know about the armor.
The little boy had the good on his promise.
His promise.
To get me into trouble. To sick the pigs on me. Pardon the choice of words. Not mine.
No, that's cool. I called myself a
What
pig. It's fine.
happened?
I was asked to look into that armor situation. Official Union probe, you know. Track it down, see who took it.
Did you?
At first I thought, why not? Maybe the pieces can feed the strike. Buy us a few more days under the sun, you know? So I went to this boy. He said he'll make me his prison bitch. He's got eyes everywhere, and the cop's in his pocket, and he's the king of Jamrock. Serves me right for doing menial footwork. I dropped that probe right then and there, and it still got me into trouble. One bad move is all it takes.
So Kuno used us to what? Scare
It's a
you?
minor nuisance. It's all good.
He contemplates taking a swig from his his flask. The probe into the armor. What did you
I
learn?
learned that people don't want to talk to a drunk Union man about some armor.
What else?
Not much. Technical stuff mostly. That was the interesting part.
What sort of technical stuff?
I did some research into this armadura. Let's say I have friends at the library. I didn't get into the material science, just how it comes off.
How the armor comes off. Like he sold it to the people at the library? Or he asked them for information about how to pry
How
it
does
off of
it
a
come
corpse.
In parts. 4 in total. The helmet was the first to go. The kid says he tore it off and kicked it into the sea. I believe him. The boots were still on the guy last I saw. Too hard to remove. So, as I count, there are 2
He's
parts
still not
missing.
saying anything. Does
The
he know?
gauntlets and
Does
the
he fucking
cuirass.
know that I took the
This
boots?
is where I left off. Too much hassle. More
He
like a job
must,
for some
right?
militia.
He didn't say anything when we lifted the corpse. He's not saying anything now that Manana has like completely fucking pointed it out to him. My guy is blind, but he's not stupid, okay? How long can I go lying to Kim? Hold up, 4 pieces?
Oh, they're just gone. They don't exist anymore, if they ever did at all. Forget about them. I did.
You have them. You have them somewhere. I'm going to find all of it. All the
of it?
pieces.
There are junior officers out there, eager to prove themselves. I would leave some for them, and I would leave the boots to processing, but okay. Let's find all of it.
He knows. I don't think it's written that he knows, but I'm gonna interpret it that he knows, okay? Just so I'll shut the fuck up about
It's
this.
implied he finds it unlikely that you will succeed in this.
And Mesqui's epic then, all across Martinez. I hope it will be a real bonanza for you, especially getting those boots off him. You'd have an easier time wrestling the spurs off a boyadero than that.
Thank you for your cooperation,
No
sir.
problem.
I'll
If you
just
see
be
that kid,
leaving.
thank him from Call Me Mañana. Thank him for showing me the way.
Can I actually do that? Or does it not actually give me the option? Wait, oh, wait, what's this? What? Hypnogamma? Okay. Who else might be a communist? What's her face? The dice maker might be a communist. Done. Now we wash. Congratulations, Anna. How are you feeling? Well, I guess you're washing your hair, so you can't tell me how you're feeling, but... Healing item, more moral recovery charges. Oh, I thought it was drugs. It sounds like drugs. I need passkeys for this, right? I wonder where I can get those. There's also dice I can buy off her, right?
Oh, it's you again. Are you looking for a die?
She doesn't smell like a communist?
Of course. Tell me what you have in mind.
Just a normal die for me, please. Very regular.
Ah, yes. Fortress accident. It's too bad they never finished their game.
I just love the sniffing of people to determine their ideology.
The Wirrow Untethered die is a variation of a standard role-playing die.
I mean...
Only, instead of plants, it uses motives of ice and death. And loss, of course.
Do you have a better method of figuring out somebody's political ideology? I don't think so. Talking to them? Why would you do that? That's fucking weird. Shaved sides and back this morning, then trimmed and cut the top now. I've taken pics. We'll send after wash. Sounds good, Anna.
Ice, death, loss. Sounds like you.
I'm thinking something made from alligator jawbone, cast in black resin.
Sure.
Reptile bone is as white as ice, and dead as, well, death. For 7 real, I could have it ready in 8 hours.
That's like really cheap. Okay. Why do you need to cast it in resin?
Untreated bone is porous and prone to chipping. Cast it in something hard like resin though, and voila, it's perfect.
That's a standard role-playing
It's
die.
an icositetrahedron, a 24-sided die that can produce results for 2-sided, 3-sided, 4-sided, 6-sided, and 12-sided die with a single roll. Technically, you can also use it for many other sizes, but you may need to reroll results.
Loving it. So nifty.
It's a
Great.
deal.
See you in 8 hours then. Was there anything else?
8 hours. Okay. At 21 o'clock, I'll be back. I'll order another die when that's done. We could also go buy the game. And I haven't played Suzerainty. Whatever. Because I wanted you to be here for that. However, I will probably have to go to sleep in about an hour, so I'm not going to start it, because I don't know how long that is going to take. Just running around with my flashlight out. We'll put that away. Hello? What the fuck? Why is that so big? Oh. Titus. I could go talk to Titus. I think I should do that before I talk to... What's her face? Yeah, it's creepy, right? Oh! Wait, no,
Hi
you
again,
don't have the
gendarme.
thing. Never
Bye
mind.
bye, gendarme.
Yeah, I don't think there's anything else I need to do. So I'm just gonna save, and then I guess we'll confront Titus about the girl.
I've got nothing to say to you. Why are you wasting your time?
She's not the lorry driver. No, because the lorry driver has
Looks
dyed
like
hair.
the circus left town, but the clowns are still here.
Titus does not look particularly happy to see you. Guess what? I connected you to the local drug trade.
Like hell you have. There is no local drug trade.
Yeah, I know it's
This place
extensive.
is
It's
as
like
clean
a
as a rifle.
region-wide thing, actually.
Go back to Jamrock and ask the local junkies how clean your streets are in Precinct 41 kilos.
We'll do that. In the meantime, did you know that there's an abandoned lorry at the intersection that was used to move raw ingredients for drugs from Terminal B to Jamrock? The person driving it was present at the hanging. It was one of you. We've connected the footprints. Detective, do you want to deliver the coup de grâce?
The thought forms in your head, like a lightning strike branching in the sky.
What? I mean, you could have made that cooler, I guess. You're right. There is no local drug trade. Except you.
That's a mighty interesting theory. I guess that's what you would need to do, theoretically. A big, strong, state-run monopoly would outcompete the runts on the street.
Yeah, man. Theoretically, that's what you would do. To get rid of the gangs, the dealers, even some of the junkies.
You would need good, trustworthy people to take their place, of course. Hardy men to run such a monopoly.
You just make a pun?
For the good of the community, of course.
Yes, but that just sends everyone else to Jamrock, doesn't it?
You've just diverted the flow to Jamrock. You've made it our problem. This is disgusting. You're admitting to profiting off of poisoning your own people. Good idea. People are always going to do drugs. At least this way you have some control over it. Yeah, keep telling yourself that. I know for a fact there's still plenty of drugs out there. Yeah, sure. We'll go with rhetoric.
We haven't done anything. But theoretically, it has to be someone's problem. So it might as well be yours.
He takes a sip of his beer and smiles.
Titus, I'm amazed. Where is the same professionalism when it comes to other topics? You're doing great. I hardly have to interfere at all.
I don't know, Lizzie. I guess theoretical things don't make me emotional. Now, was there anything else?
Oh, okay. So did you just admit that you did the hanging?
Not quite yet, Mr. Hardy. There were 8 sets of prints on the crime scene. There are only 7 Hardy boys here.
The 8th Hardy, the one who's missing. She runs the thing, right?
My answer is fuck off. Mind your own business. There is no 8th Hardy. I run this goddamn scene.
And here we go. Back to the usual.
The woman sighs.
I know! Fatty walked on all 4s. He's so fucking fat he left 2 sets of footprints.
Despite everything, the little man is quick on his feet.
Go fuck your mom, Dennis.
That's more like it, boys. You heard him. It was Angus on all 4s. Anything else you need to know?
Should I confront him about the witness? -2 authority right now. It's fucking incredible.
A witness? You ain't got shit. The locals would never come to you with this.
That's just cop tactics, Titus. Next, he's gonna tell you one of us already roll on the others, and is in witness protection.
My witness isn't a local.
Well, let's hear it then. Who is your mystery fella?
He's not alarmed by the sudden appearance of a witness, but he is surprised. This goes without saying, but nonetheless, don't give out his name.
Charles Vildouin, a high-ranking government official from Rue de Saint-Ghislain, 33B. Who he is
It's
irrelevant.
like you said, Al. Copper's coming up with this on the spot. There is no witness.
I've seen this shit a million times, Titus. Fly fishing. They are desperate. Tell us, Copper, what wacky claims did he make?
The witness said the hanging went down quietly. No shouting, no commotion.
It's you assholes that feel the need to go around like a fucking brass band. The Hardy Boys are dead silent.
Thanks, Shaky.
Yeah. It's like they put cowbells on you before they send you to the streets.
Oh,
What's
right. They
with the
had already
cowbells,
admitted they did it. Right. I understand.
They're avoiding having to answer this question.
I'd imagine you guys drinking and singing lynching songs. What's with the funeral silence?
We were drinking, weren't we, guys? I hit the bottle hard. I was drunk as fuck.
Right, I'm convinced, Glenn. Nothing off here. Just a regular hanging.
The witness said he saw 2 people of Areopagite descent and 1 mess.
Arapagite?
Arapagite. Thank
Boss, I think he's trying to say me and Theo.
Well, yeah. What is confusing you? Eugene, Theo, and Elaine were there too. I already told you.
The witness
We were
said it
all there.
looked like a surreal
That
play.
means absolutely nothing to me. Sounds like some made-up horse shit.
It means the whole scene was long and drawn out, like it was from a film.
What is this fella's problem? Sorry we didn't make it more action-packed. It wasn't the first thing on our minds, you see?
Shanky, it's Shanky, right? I thought there's something wrong about the lynching story. Now I know there was.
You don't know shit.
I know you are lying, Shanky.
He writes in his notebook.
Great witness.
So much bluster to hide the fact that they're uncomfortable with you having this info.
Okay. Gonna leave, because I don't think we've already talked to him about the bullet, haven't we? Spoke to Manana. He said to talk to Kuno again? I wonder if I even can. And then... So then we have the thing at 20 o'clock.
Fuck does Kuno care?
I talked to Manana about the armor. Hold on, we have the thing at 20. And then we have to return to Dice Maker for the dice. I am not going to make it 8 hours though, I don't think. He told me you promised to stick the pigs on him.
Yeah, so? Kuno did sick the pigs on him. Kuno's a man of his word.
Kuno sent your fat ass running around like jello.
Look, pig. Kuno sent you to rough some people up. Kuno played you. That happened. Now you and Kuno should move on.
I will remember this, Kuno.
You got fucked. You got fucked, pig. Fucked bad. Of course you're gonna remember this. Now get the fuck out of here, Grief and the Kuno. After this shit, you better have something real interesting to say if you want to stay in Kuno's face.
Yeah, real interesting.
Kuno doesn't fucking care.
Is that the wrong thing to say? their options again?
Fuck does Kuno care? So?
He said to thank you. Wasn't too keen on chasing down the armor anyway.
Fuck? Okay.
Yeah. Okay. That was
Kuno's
the
a
wrong
giver
answer.
like that, yes?
Alternate timeline!
Kuno sent your fat ass running around like jello!
Look, pig. Kuno sent you to rough some people up. Kuno played you. That happened. Now you and Kuno should move on.
Okay. Yeah, I think whatever.
What is this? Trying to be cool with your new asshole? Kuno was just being nice to you. You got fucked bad. Now limp the fuck out of here. After this shit, you better have something real
doesn't...
interesting to say if you want to stay in
He's
Kuno's
just so
face.
mad about the drugs.
Yeah, real interested.
Kuno doesn't fucking care.
Kuno, you will be my child, one way or another. I will adopt you. Kuno is just a force of nature. Kuno is Kuno. You know? Kuno Kane! Question, should I go talk to... Well, I don't really want to advance the story, not really. I have just wasted all that time running around. Oh, yes?
Something isn't right about this game.
Okay.
Despite his limp, the man in the uniform moves with efficient grace. His motions are measured and precise.
Kunifun?
The jolly-looking man in the checkered jacket moves
Alex, are
lazily,
you trying to
like
make
a
me say
giant
something fucked up?
stretched out in the sun.
Okay.
Then suddenly,
I
he
believe
leans
you.
forward and uses the zero end of the measuring tape to nudge his opponent's balls further from the small brown sphere in the pit. As he does this, he complains about his back. Apparently oblivious to his partner's treachery, the uniformed man grabs a ball and takes aim again.
Why do we care about this? Wait, who am I confronting? This guy?
It is such a pleasure to see you again, officer. How may I head the citizens' militia on this fine day?
I don't really want to talk to this man, so I'm gonna ignore 1 and 3.
No, you're not. Enforcing proper conduct in an amateur pétanque game is not something the RCM involves itself in. It doesn't matter.
Kim, cheating in sports is unacceptable. I got this.
What do you mean, officer?
Oh, he knows what you mean. Keeping it to yourself now may yield some leverage if you ever need it.
Nothing. Just a lowly lawman rambling to himself. Watch that back.
Thanks. Is there something we can help you with, officer?
Why did I do this? Whispering to Kim in front of other people is iconic. I've done it like 7 million times. We have like our own secret language and we're in love. So, it's good.
He got the message.
Good. Fucking cheater. It's actually fine though, because I don't like the guy that you're fucking with, so... That's how morals work, in case you're curious. Oh, can I talk to the ceiling?
Everything's still cool here, officer.
I can force him to give me money. I love Gaston sandwich. It's pretty good. I have not had a bite though. New kind of moralism discovered. The sandwich dialogue treated iconic. I don't want to eat a sandwich. This game is just comprised of iconic moments. You tell me one moment in this game that isn't iconic. I suppose the walking around bit is kind of uniconic. Uniconic, not unironic. Are those guys still gone? Or did they come back? They came back! Why are they gone in the early morning? Where did they go? I suppose they're like sleeping in or whatever. The racist worker guys in the diner. You weren't here. I had an iconic moment with them, and then there were no more moments after that. And then I reloaded. Oh fuck, oh shit, I have to I have to do karaoke too! There's too much crap to do in this game. Hey, there's no locusts in there.
A few locusts trudge along the wall of the trap. The rest are piled in a heap in the corner, dead. No phasmid anywhere.
I was really holding out hope, man. How are you doing today, by the way, Abydos? Those guys are fine.
The trap is filled with dead and dying locusts. Most of them aren't moving anymore. You still can't see a phasmid anywhere.
I can't, like, let the locusts out? Like, do I have to let them die? Seems kind of fucked. It's your day off. Hell yeah. Well, thank you for spending it with me. Okay, us. I guess I'm not the only fucking person here. Okay, so there's one more trap up north, which I can't get to this way. And there's the one over the other way. This may not be the right way to get there. Shit, she's self-aware. What? Are you, like, implying that you're a part of my consciousness? I'm self-actualizing into existence? What's going on? I was right, they took the body home. Oh, yes? What? F5. Stop messing with the coin viewer and hold on to something. The wind is so strong. What? Maybe he got knocked over by the wind?
There's some tear. An empty cigarette.
Isn't that an ongoing investigation? What do I need to do with that? Go to Billy Majon's apartment to deliver the bad news. Oh! That... Okay, so there is something else I was supposed to do in the apartment building. I wasn't going crazy. I mean, I've gone crazy, but... You know. Have to do this bit. And by this bit, I mean go back to the tent. Oh yeah! This is a red one, right?
An old door, worn by elements, guards the depot. The wind has blown a sand dune in front of it. The door hasn't been opened in a long while. You see a handle.
Could dump all my points in interfacing. I don't really know why we want to get in there, but why not, you know? It's a locked door.
Just dead and dying locusts, and the slow swaying of surrounding reeds.
relay tower coordinates boat traffic by the bay. Barely. Always worth it to investigate what one. Is it gonna be another fucking rich ass motherfucker? How many points do I have? I have 4 points. If I put all of them into interfacing, I can't even put all of them into interfacing. It doesn't really come up that often, does it? Interfacing? What are the odds for how the chances are now? It's 3%. It's a DC of 20. I think. I think that's what that meant. And hold on. I have my interfacing clothes on. I don't think I have anything that takes away interfacing. Yeah, no. With full wardrobe and 2 points in? I think I had 1 point in it. But if I add 2... Oh wait, did it just accept it? I think it just accepted it. Oops, well, okay, hold on, let's check what it is right now.
An old door, worn by elements, guards the depot. The
Yeah,
wind
it's still
has
3.
blown a sand dune in front of it. The door hasn't been opened in a long while. You see a handle.
Huh. Okay. It's still 3%. I don't know what that means. Alright. We're gonna go talk to the fuckos. Ah, and their stupid fucking music. Have I read the book? Which book? Sometimes the things unfold in time. Yeah. I have La Fumée, which I don't think I've read. I have read the Cockatoo's book, and I became a majestic cockatoo. Which I didn't put back in my stream tags. Yes, I did. I never put it away. That's right. I had to misspell cockatoo because Twitch wouldn't allow me to put cockatoo in my tags. I have this book that I haven't read. I have this gum wrapper that I haven't looked at because I don't care about my dead wife. I have the saddest song in the world. I have my badge. I have a primer for small kids, which I don't think I read, but for some fucking reason I looked at. And then I have Suzerain Tea. Which I need to play with Kim. In real life, it's called Sacred and Terrible Air. Like, about this game? What are you talking about? Is that one of the books that I have? I'm so confused. Okay, just making sure I'm not crazy. Alright. I think I saved. Yes, set the gates. Oh! Well, there's a book I'm gonna get. Sacred. This pen really sucks. Sacred and terrible. Please. Years into the future from when the game takes place. Perfect. I already want more of this, so that really satiates me, and I really appreciate you.
We're close.
Says the young man with the tape player and the large boyadera boots. Lung-shaped trees sprout on his silver belt buckle.
True, hard, full of car.
Say no.
Hardcore!
But is it? I mean, really?
This young man adds a capital G before the H in his yegs and args. This produces a guttural, Gutwaldian accent and makes him sound more animal, more in it. Or maybe it's not Gutwaldian. Maybe It's Oranese. Probably an homage to Oranje, where Arno van Eyck is from, judging by his name. Could you be listening to an Arno van Eyck creation right now?
Sure, is this the famous Van Eyck I'm hearing?
You know about him?
He moves his mouth, but sound doesn't come out. His eyes are the size of saucers. It looks like you rendered him speechless.
You know Van Eyck?
The community made English translation for the book because it wasn't released in North America. Interesting. Okay, so it's free. I don't even have to buy it. That's exciting. What was the original language? I don't even remember where this game was. It Poland? I don't know anything about this game. Yeah, I'm a major egghead. Estonia.
Wow.
The skinny wraith looks at you with some disbelief.
So am I! So am I!
He begins to shake his head so everyone would understand.
Oh! Is that why they call you Egghead? Because... Egghead to the mega! The K became the G! The boy became the man! The Advent?
Okay, that was worth it, I guess. Wait, that didn't... Solve the... Did I fucking not? I'm totally on his wavelength now.
Hi again. So, how are things going?
Should I talk to what's-her-face before I do this? Hold on.
As always.
I'm gonna go see if I can do that. Her needs are most important here.
Hello again.
Okay, there's nothing that I need to talk to you about. Fine. Yes, the cell. Sorry. The most important person, I've forgotten the name of.
Hi again.
Everything's fine.
So, and? What happened?
I talked to the crab man.
Oh man! Who is he? What did you think?
Seemed okay to be honest, very spiritual.
Really? Huh. Interesting. What's he doing in the church?
Just preaching and praying, from the looks of it. He is also getting high, but I don't really want to tell them that.
Is he going to be a problem? Yeah, Noid is right. Let's get back to the point. What are we going to do about him?
These guys will never catch him. You will never catch him. There's nothing to do.
Of course he's a problem. He's a crab man. He keeps himself physically active, thinks spiritual thoughts, and doesn't drink. Who am I to evict such a person? As far as I can tell, he's not going to leave. He'll climb around up there, and guys, you'll never catch him. Actually, he told me he wouldn't mind the nightclub at all.
I don't know, man. Doesn't it feel like a major hindrance to you? A spooky guy climbing around when all the guests are trying to have nice, friendly hyper time?
No, dude! Okay, look. Okay, setting myself back to like 20 years old, if I heard that there was a club that had a creepy crab guy just like running around along the ceiling, that would make me actually want to go to the club. Okay, I'm not a like club person, so that would draw me, a person who normally wouldn't go to your stupid fucking club, and then I could like cramp up the vibe. That's what you want, right? It would be insane to see, I know, right? Too cool. You're just gonna have to live with him. Don't worry, I don't think he really gives a damn about you or anyone else.
I guess it's not a massive problem, now that I think of it.
I just don't want them to accidentally kill it. I mean, okay, fair enough. My consciousness has told me that they're not gonna catch him, so they're probably not gonna kill him unless one of them has a gun for some reason.
Everyone is welcome to dance till the morning light! Yeah! Maybe,
It's a feature,
I
not a
guess we'll
bug.
figure something out. Okay.
Is that a
what
pun?
about the other spooker?
Answer.
The one in Grandma's clothes. Did you see her?
I didn't see the other spooker, just some machines.
But she's in there somewhere. Has to be. Have you tried investigating the machines? Anyway, do let us
I
know
have
if
to
you
have
see
the
her.
passcode to do that? Ugh.
As always, we'll be right here.
I thought I was
waiting
gonna finish that
patiently for
quest. God damn it. Fine. Where do I get the passcodes? I'm pretty sure I've like been everywhere on the map. What is that? Is that a dress? Why can't I interact with this? That seems like exactly the type of thing I would want to interact with. And then we could put Harry in a dress. Huh? Didn't the crabman give the passcode? No, he said that he didn't hear her or something. I can go try again, but I'm reasonably certain that he didn't hear her. Or wasn't paying attention or whatever.
The machine's keyboard is still behind the hatch. Another filament memory. The speaker.
Good afternoon. Fortress accident on Sandbrun. This is the East Insulindian Repeater Station 1. Good. Please repeat the password.
Oh. Okay, I wasn't fucking paying any attention. Afterlife death.
Good. I have unlocked the filament. After ending the call, please press print to access the filament.
Because your IRL skills are better than HDV for noticing dresses, or Harry is actively not seeing the dresses you want to put him in. It's fucking rude, okay?
Accident. Is there anything else I can do for you today?
Thanks, but I'm finished.
Goodbye, Fortress accident.
The machine's keyboard is the printer prints out a long
Is that the same
text
password for the
document
other
with
one?
dated
Or
paragraphs.
do I have to
It
find
looks a
the
bit
other
like
password
someone's
and I'm
journal.
just stupid and I didn't do it?
The first entry, made on the 4th of February, 51, by an unknown author, is short and concise. Arrived at the church. The door was boarded up, so I used the crowbar to get inside. Looks like the place has been deserted. Nothing out of the ordinary, but I'll ask around. Need to figure out how to get the electricity in. The lieutenant leans closer, scouring the printout over your shoulder. Just as you finish reading, he looks up, muttering under his breath.
4th of February. That's over a month ago. Whoever set up those machines has been here for quite a while.
Do you think this log might be connected to the case?
Our case? No, I don't think so. It must be some local eccentric.
The second entry.
6th of February, 51. Had a little chat with the local fishermen. Said I shouldn't go near that place, that the church was spooky and ridden with narcotics. It's a little spooky, all right. Still haven't figured out the electricity. 7th of February, 51. Finally got the electricity in. Next on the agenda, a new antenna. I'm thinking Esca series, something advanced.
Why would she need an antenna?
Why would anyone need any of this equipment here?
He steps on a wire running on the ground, inspecting it with his boot.
For setting up a radio computer.
Okay, interfacing came in handy. Read the 4th
8th
entry.
of February, 51. Bought the antenna. Had some problems setting it up. Called Simon for help. Heard the others are back to making art. Drinking somewhere out of town. Sulislav started a rock band again. Lexi has been seen asking money from strangers.
Is this our driver? So it is connected.
But at least the artists have their act together. They're qualified labor. They can get work anywhere. Graphic design, ads. The programmers are doing fine too. I mean, they're programmers. The writers, though, they're fucked. I just have to find out what caused that data loss and be done with it. Still don't understand how it managed to wipe out the backup, when the backup wasn't even connected to the front. I know. Everyone thinks it's impossible. They say I must be lying. I'm here to set it right.
Maybe not. Data loss?
Seems like something to do with radio computers. Unfortunately, I don't know enough about them to understand what the author is saying. Something about the backup data getting destroyed, and how everyone thought it was the author's fault. Let's just keep reading.
Artists, programmers, Lexi. Who are all these people?
I think these people worked in the radio computer games business. The one we saw in the Doom commercial area. They must be our former co-workers.
Read the 5th entry.
12th of February, 51. Brought some food from the grocery store. Apparently, there's a strike going on in the
Oh yeah,
harbor.
okay, then it's definitely
Not happy to see the Martinez people again. Everything's now set up in the church. Going to start working tomorrow, 8 a.m.
The strike. We are nearing the date of the murder. Keep reading. I'm interested now. I want to know what's that radio anomaly that sent this person here in the first place.
25th of February, 51. I've been sending data up to Lintel for a while now, trying to recreate the data loss, but nothing. Didn't even feel like logging in, the disappointment. But I did discover a curious audio-spatial anomaly at the back of the church. I've named it the Swallow. It swallows sound. Need to get some mics.
Is she talking about?
The lieutenant looks to his right, toward the silence.
28th of February, 51. Yes, the first recordings confirm that the Swallow is real and I'm not just losing my mind. It's a pillar of silence with a diameter of approximately 3 meters. Seems like the higher I go, the less I record. This might be a coincidence, or it could be connected to the data loss that led me here.
The pillar of silence. She is talking about the silence. Is she suggesting it's more than just an architectural quirk?
Look, what could it be?
The lieutenant doesn't answer. He follows your gaze, studying the basins. The water shines in them. No ripples. March 51. Some kind of young disco men have appeared next to the church. I've been trying to record the silence to find the epicenter, but now it turns out I've also been capturing the future of dance music, one neo-disco song over and over again. Fortunately, the song is so monotonous, I was able to devise an algorithm to factor it out. The other day, one of the disco men came in. Before I could even say hello, she got scared and left. Good, I don't want anyone distracting me from my work. That disco man must be a cell.
Yeah.
The girl on the ice? Sounds like her, yes.
March 51. I got a call from the repeater station. Someone has tried to access the radio computer in our old office in Martinez. Can't do anything about it. The storekeeper still doesn't want to let me inside the building. Thinks I'm part of some kind of curse. How Martinez of her.
That's me! I was the one who broke into that radio computer. And the storekeeper must be Plaisance.
I knew it wasn't a good idea to meddle with the machine.
No. It was a great idea. You're learning things. This is how you learn things about machines.
I agree.
March 51. A new 2-meter aux cable. Noodles. Crackers. Ping energy drinks. Water. Toothpaste. Gum. Also some canned air.
Is it apricot gum?
Interrupted by the sound of the church door opening.
Oh no.
A strange woman.
Oh no!
Computer.
Don't worry, ma'am. We have a warrant. I promise, I just left it in my other coat pocket. She's not paying
Breaking
attention.
into my radio computer,
Oh,
I
okay.
see.
She glares at you as she holds down the off button for several seconds. The machine reboots.
Yes, you are breaking in, but not into her radio computer. You're a master circuit bender.
Okay,
I do
interfacing.
apologize for the intrusion, madame.
What did that
We are with
succeed
the
with?
RCM,
Oh.
you see.
Oh god. What is this response? I can assure you I'm an expert circuit bender. I'm not breaking into your computer. I'm using it to access Coalition military data links.
There are no Coalition military data links. And even if there was, you couldn't access them over a civilian network.
Yes, I could. I'm a cybernetic god. I'm using your REM prefect to commandeer Coalition warship Archer. It will turn its cannons against its masters. Do you like my Valley Girl accent? Does that really put the icing on the cake?
That's nonsense. You're just a police officer.
Excuse me. She barely looks up from the keyboard. You hear the machine whir back to life.
Now please give me some room. I need 2 seconds to see that you haven't destroyed anything.
We should talk to her.
The
After
lieutenant
she has rebooted the machine.
Okay. Gives me a chance to fucking save like a coward.
What is it?
The woman is still hunched over the keyboard, gently illuminated by the purring machine. Are you the programmer of Whirl Untethered by any
Yes.
chance?
Or, no. Not anymore. That project is dead.
I didn't break anything,
No,
did I?
you just printed out my personal log and wasted some paper.
It does not look like a big loss to her. Okay. Sorry, but who are you? What do you do
I am
here?
Soona Luukkanen-Kilde, the former lead programmer of Fortress Accident and RSA radios. I have over 16 years of programming experience, and I'm proficient in both Vox and Orbis languages.
I didn't ask for your fucking CV, madam.
If you're not here to hire me, I don't really know how I can help you.
She turns back to
Did
the
she
terminal.
say over 16 years of experience? She must have started programming when she was still a teenager. That still doesn't answer what she's doing in an abandoned church.
Have you seen The Crab Man? We'll do that one last, I think. Why are there so many machines in this place?
I brought them here. These are my machines. Please don't touch anything.
Why do you need an antenna?
I use the AR-1 as my RAIM prefix processing unit.
RAIM Prefect, that's your radio computer, right? And that antenna is its processing unit?
You really don't know anything about radio computers, do you?
No, I'm a master circuit bender. I know everything.
Then you'll certainly know that all radio computers perform operations on air. So in order to gain more processing power, you need to invest in a good antenna.
And the AR-1, is that a good
I
antenna?
guess it is. So far I've been quite satisfied with it. Martinez is an unstable region with bad coverage, and the operation has been surprisingly stable. But it's not the cheapest one on the market. So I wouldn't recommend it for your regular red tape operations. Fraser 1000 is a foolproof line for civilians. Anyway, you should do some research before you decide to buy anything. Ask around, compare the prices. There are many milieus dedicated to that sort of thing.
What are you doing with your radio computer?
I'm working.
The machine seems almost alien with its pulsing core. The light casting her face in a strange shadow.
Working on what?
Could you just shh for a moment? Or get to the point. I really need to focus on something.
Isn't your RAIM Prefect radio computer made exclusively for government use?
So you do know something about computers. You're right. Prefect is used mostly by the government peeps.
And you work for the government?
No, I don't.
So why do you have it?
Because I needed something good for my investigation, and RAIM Civic is widely agreed to be below all standards. So I had to upgrade. Besides, owning a RAIM Prefect isn't such a big deal anymore.
No, actually, it is kind of a big deal. You don't see REAM prefects in every police department, for example.
How did you get your hands on
I
it?
know a friend of a friend who used to freelance for the Coalition. I was actually aiming for the military-grade RAIM Rational series, but couldn't find one. Prefect is mainly based on the same technology as RAIM Civic, so it's kind of a rip-off. But it does have better compatibility with newer antenna models, so I won't complain.
What about the bowls of water?
They are connected to my RAIM Prefect. Whatever you do, just please don't move them, okay? Thanks.
Short and terse. There you have it. Whatever she's using them for, they're hers.
Great.
What are you doing in an abandoned
You
church?
really like those questions, don't you?
There's a hint of amusement in her tired eyes. I'm a police officer. It's my job to ask questions.
I'm conducting scientific research here. You can't throw me out.
That's not how that works. Ever. HDB brat. Hell yeah.
I'm looking for the location of a 2mm hole in the world.
Wait, what? She's looking for a disruption in the radio waves. That's what her personal log said. The lieutenant raises his brows, but doesn't say anything.
Is the hole connected to the data loss in your
Yes,
journal?
that's what led me here. But I suspect it might be something a bit more complicated than that.
A hole in the world. What does that mean?
Exactly. What does it mean? Up to now, it has been impossible to say what it is because it's impossible to measure nothing. What do you think it is? What qualities does nothing have? How do you measure something that does not exist?
She's suddenly absorbed in the conversation, waiting for your answer.
Easy. You measure it by the world around it.
Yes. Oh my god, I'm so disappointed in myself. That's literally like... Okay, it's not like Philosophy 101, but it's Metaphysics 101. I think it's literally like one of the first questions that your metaphysics professor asks you. When you're like going over just generally what it is you're going to be doing in the fucking course.
Exactly. Very true. That's what I've been aiming for. That's why I have those basins. I've tried using hydro transducers to record the silence. To find out where it begins.
Hydrotransducers. So that's what those water basins are. Devices for recording sound through water.
But honestly, it's not progressing very well.
Okay, do you have any idea where the hole might be located?
Somewhere underneath those roof beams, I assume.
She looks up, eyes trying to pierce the pitch black heights above, but without much success. Okay, it must be dangerous then for people to get near, because it must be fucking with that guy's brain.
Only a faint crisscross of rafters can be made out from the dark. Most of the tower disappearing into the shade.
Why there?
There's this place at the back of the church. A place where all audible vibrations seem to decease. I've named it the Swallow. And the higher you go, the less you record.
The Pillar of Silence? Are you sure it's not just an architectural quirk?
Maybe, but it's oddly close to the physical coordinates of the data loss that led me to this place.
This is where the Crabman lives.
I know.
You don't think Crabman might be somehow responsible?
No, I don't.
Okay, you said the research isn't going well, why not?
It's just trial and error, trying to locate the Swallow, the exact point in space. And I don't have a... You know what? It would be really helpful if you could just stop talking and let me work.
You're not getting any work done, shut up. That's all I wanted to know about the scary 2mm hole in the world, for now.
Great, thanks.
Sure, have you seen the Crabman? But you know he's around.
Yes.
He's seen you.
And?
And the Crabman has seen you.
I don't care. I don't care about Crabman.
She barely looks up, now tinkering with the machine's printer. How do you feel about anodic dance music?
What? I hate it.
I bet she hasn't even heard it.
Have you even listened to it? Like, actually listened? What are you, 40?
Yeah. Like, all the time. My tent neighbors don't really ease up with their partying, do they?
She pulls a face that looks absolutely scathing.
Maybe I'd have to be on drugs to get it, but to a sober mind it just sounds like uninspired rug whipping. No idea what it has to do with either dancing or music.
Rug whipping? Is that like a euphemism? Right, but how do you feel about a club for anodic dance music?
This is about those speed freaks in the tent, isn't it? I've got some news for you. It's not a nightclub they want to build here.
What do they want to build then?
Take a guess, why don't you?
I heard, i.e. I forced them to tell me that they're also planning on building a drug lab.
Bingo! That's exactly what they're up to.
Ah, wonderful.
Lieutenant whispers, admiring the embellished pillars and the spectacular architecture in the church.
Now this house of worship is also going to be a drug lab. Always something fascinating happening in towns.
I don't really like either of these answers. So I guess I'll say nothing. I don't know.
So that's settled. Great. No nightclubs in the church then.
Okay. Alright, well, I don't know what I'm supposed to fucking do with that then. Wait, I can't talk to him again? I came from the stained glass window. Still has letters on it. The... what? This. Okay.
Hi again. So, how are things going? Yes? What's the deal?
I was using the mainframe when Suna, the former lead programmer of Fortress Accident, appeared.
That's odd.
Happened.
What was she like? Did you ask her about the
She
nightclub?
didn't like your
What
idea.
a pity. That's my favourite thing in the world. And she doesn't like it at all.
A shame. What can we do now? Do you see a way out of this jam? And into a laser-lit future of dance and unity? Unity! Dance!
She made it very clear that she won't leave until her own project is
And you
finished.
can't just evict her?
No, I won't. We have to come up with a different solution.
Look at you, Honor Man. No, Noid. He's right. Maybe we've approached it the wrong way after all. I'm sure there's a workaround. We can make a deal not to bother her.
That would be
If that's
impossible.
Okay with her, we only want to get in the church and spread the joy and ecstasy of music. The lines in the dark exist. Coexist.
At least Crabman seems like an advanced being. He's hard. He'll understand.
Yeah, he can do his climbing thing in the tower. And the programmer, does she like Nordic dance music?
She absolutely does not. Really, truly despises
Egghead
it.
cannot believe what she just said. It makes him pump the jam a little slower for a moment, but then he returns to the full swing of it.
No worries. We'll figure it out. If coexisting fails, you can always muscle her out, right? If it's all okay with you, what do you think?
Perhaps if you drop the drug lab, it might make it easier to convince her.
Oh man! But the drug lab was like an integral part of getting the club going.
For me, it was my favourite part. Chemistry's great. Besides, imagine all the drugs we could do if we had our own drug lab.
Noid, you can't do your own shit. It's the first
I mean,
rule.
Anodic music is great and all, but drugs, they make you feel really good. When did you last feel really, really good?
Never. I've never felt good in my entire life. On the swings with Kim, I would say, is the last time I felt good. I don't have time to feel good. I'm a very busy officer of the law. It's kind of authoritative.
Pull out that stick, lawman. You'd absolutely love drugs. They'll make you feel transcendent.
I refuse to throw her out, but I can try convincing her.
Excellent. Good luck, my friend. Goodbye, officer.
Alright. I also don't want them to murder her, so... swing moment is iconic. It really is.
Yes, what is it?
Might be my favorite so far. What if you didn't have to leave? I talked with Andre and he wants to make it work.
I don't want to make anything work.
Hold on, you don't want to make anything work?
Yes, anything. I don't want to make anything work.
Okay. I can retry it. And I can put a point in suggestion if I fail, so...
Easy. When her research is done, she can move out.
Alright, thank you. Listen, about your research, you mentioned earlier that it's not going very well. Maybe I can help with something?
What? No, I don't really need any help with the project.
But if I could help you finish the project, then you wouldn't have to live in a church next to the Boom Boom anymore. Just think about it.
She thinks about it. A glassy look in her eyes. A gust of wind brings more snow in from the broken gallery. It touches her hair.
Alright. Bring me the game's offsite copy from my old workspace, if you really want to help. It's stored on a filament memory, and I'm unable to go and fetch it myself.
Oh, that's right. What's an offsite copy and why do you need it?
It's a backup of my former employer's project, the radio game we were working on. It's stored on a filament memory, just like the one inside this radio computer.
She's making it extra simple.
The backup itself is destroyed now, but I'm hoping to use what's left of it to pinpoint the exact location of the anomaly. You just have to go to my old workspace and get the filament.
Hold on. If it's called an off-site copy, then why is it still on-site?
That's why I asked that question.
Oh god, not this again. It is not on-site. It is in the basement. Perfectly safe and not connected to the front at all.
Basement? Sounds like it's technically still on-site.
And no, taking it outside the building wouldn't have protected it from the data loss. There's nothing wrong with keeping the backup in the basement. What happened was a freak accident that has nothing to do with how the backup was stored. We clear?
Crystal. By your old workplace, do you mean the studio of Fortress Accident in doomed commercial area?
That's the one. You can get in through the bookshop. You just have to do some explaining to the bookstore lady.
You mean Plaisance?
That's her name, I believe.
Actually, I've already been in there.
Good. Then you might know the giant ice bear fridge in the building's cellar. The filament is inside the fridge.
Oh, okay.
Just go and get it. In the giant ice bear fridge.
Well, I didn't have another fucking option, man. You don't know what it's like.
Eyes. It's impossible to miss.
I could literally only think of one thing to say. And it was to ask you to repeat yourself.
But you've been to the fridge and it wasn't there. There was a note saying...
I found a note in the ice bear fridge. It said the off-site copy had been moved to a safer place. Okay.
Wait. A note from whom? Did it specify where they took the filament memory?
It said the off-site copy had been taken to a nearby ice cream maker. The note was signed by someone named Sulislo.
Zawiza. Of course. Our project lead, Suliswov Zawiza. God, he was always so hell-bent on keeping the copy somewhere safe. And feature creep, and the Valley of the Heads. Like it would have made a difference. The off-site copy was perfectly safe when the data loss happened. That data loss was anomalous.
She crosses her arms defiantly. Did you have something to do with
and
the
the
data
heads? I won't even get into the heads. Millions of them. Go find that copy from that ice cream maker, will you? Thanks.
Valley of 1,000 Heads. You like the sound of that.
Oh, do I? Okay. I found the ice cream maker, but it couldn't get it open. It's completely frozen.
This is getting ridiculous. Can't you just defrost it? Or, I don't know. I don't know about the ice cream maker. Just figure something out.
Okay.
Thanks.
Fuck. She thinks for a moment, then reaches behind the radio computer and hands you what looks like an oversized pry bar.
And here's my Qualsund multi-tool. You might need it to hack loose some ice. It opens everything.
Upgrades!
If you get me the offsite copy, then you can keep the Qualsund.
The legendary Kvalsund multi-tool. This is Prybar version 2.0 for professionals. Like
I probably could have broken down the window if I had this. Shit, I made a fool of myself for nothing. Alright, going back. I want to see this thing. What the fuck? Oh my god! It's so big! I have like a goddamn Buster Sword right now. What the hell? Alright. We're going back. There wasn't anything else I needed to do here, right? Oh, there was just this last locust thing. Did they show you about fast travel? No.
The trap is full of locusts, but they seem weak and unhealthy. A few lie on their backs with their legs twitching. Still, no phasmid.
Beep, boop, wiggle your fucking toes? I refuse. My toes really want to wiggle now. Thank you very much. But they are not wiggling, I promise you. They're very, very still. Teach you about fast travel. Yeah, like I can't click on anything. Do I click on these guys? Am I not far enough in like the main game to do fast travel? When you're in the fishing village in front of the church or in front of the whirling, you can fast travel to other locations. Very select fast travel points. Well, I'm headed to the whirling, so I'll try that out. I've completely forgotten what I was gonna do. Oh, I was getting the thing from the freezer. When I'm in front of the whirling. Ah! Yeah, I don't recall them actually explaining that, so thank you very much. You know what, I have not made an actual save in a little while.
This orange machine is buzzing like an old submarine. It has a hand-cranked ice cream churner on top and an electric freezer that appears to be frozen shut.
What? Oh, I still have physical instrument on. Okay. Do I have other physical instrument stuff? No, I don't think so. I think it's just the shirt. I don't have negative, right? No, I don't. Okay. I don't really want to put points in physical instrument. Will Kim help me? He's strong. He got the window open. I've already saved. Okay, but I did change stuff, so let's quick save.
This orange machine is buzzing like an old submarine. It has a hand-cranked ice cream churner on top and an electric freezer.
It's just a matter of time with saves coming. On 8%.
Your Kvalsund multi-tool, but your fingers slip away from the tool. The lid shuts as tightly as before. Unplugging the ice cream maker will allow it to defrost.
Oh, wait, what? I thought I did that.
Only the black cable somewhere in the dark. An electric sizzle, something close to you.
Very smart. Opening the lid should be much easier.
You yelled
after
at
the
me
ice
last
cream maker has
time.
defrosted.
I guess because we didn't know what it was plugged into, but still, like, come on, man.
This orange machine is dead still. It has.
It's
a
still only
hand-cranked ice cream
28%.
tray.
I guess I'll fucking save first.
This orange machine is dead still. Ice squeaks beneath your Kavalzun multi-tool, and it's already unplugged. There's not much else to do other than wait for it to defrost or bulk up.
I don't want to bulk up. Come on. We can do it. I believe in me. I have to wait for like 7 million other things to happen,
This
so
orange
I'm not gonna
machine
wait.
is dead. Ice groans and howls under the strain
There!
of your giant
Thanks.
Kavalzun
Thanks, game.
multi-tool until the lid cracks open.
Letting the show keep rolling.
Darkness lies inside, but you can faintly make out an
Easy.
object, intricate and foreign.
Also, I
left
just heard
there
Beepa.
for a sub-zero
Hi,
beauty
Beepa.
sleep, a filament
come here?
memory with the words "off-site copy" written on its side.
She slept on the couch for a very long time this evening. Take the filament memory.
You gently lift the cube from its frosty bedding, careful not to damage it.
We should take it back to Miss Lucan killed as soon as possible. I'm not sure how well unused filaments tolerate room temperatures.
Okay.
Yes, but aren't you curious to know what's on the precious filament? There's a radio computer upstairs.
Okay. We're gonna save. I assume this isn't timed, but you never know. We'll put the flashlight back on so I can actually see what the fuck I'm doing. We'll have our gigantic buster sword in one hand with a flashlight in the other. Hello, Anna. Please relay to her that I searched my soul to find this message to her. Meow. Beepa!
Tiles on the cube are still smoldering, casting the framework in a soft glow. Fluorescent play and print keys shine on the keyboard.
Remove.
The filament slides out of its
Put in the
like a
offset
smooth
copy.
drawer. The filament slides into place. On the keyboard, the play key starts blinking.
Will this fucking destroy it?
The speaker comes to life. Static seeps through the machine's planar magnetic driver. An old lady greets you. Her voice sounds 100 years old.
Good afternoon. Fortress accident
Oh shit, I still don't have the passcode.
This is East Indian Repeater Station.
Is it the same passcode?
This is a human interface. A retired person sitting behind a switchboard somewhere.
Please repeat. Is this the offside copy? Good. Please repeat. No, that's not it.
Maybe it's the second part of the leitmotif you saw on the stained glass window.
Good. I've unlocked the offside copy.
I love so fucking much that she's just like, yeah, it's probably okay. They don't have unauthorized access or anything.
Fortress accident. Is there anything else I can do for you today? Thank you, and goodbye.
Tiles on the cube are still smoldering. It sounds like something cracks before the piece of paper starts filling up with pure black ink.
It sounds like something cracks.
Something's broken. Machines aren't supposed to behave like this. The paper is soaked with ink. Its monochrome darkness spanning from margin to margin. It's not possible to make out any information.
Odd. Something is obviously broken here.
He stained his fingertips. Sexual.
A single speck of white shines out from the shade. For some reason, the printer decided to spare this one tiny dot of paper. This must be the information Sorna is looking for. She knows how to make sense of it. Tiles on the cube are still smoldering, casting the framework in a soft... The filament slides out of its glowing nest. Like a smooth draw, the filament the speaker comes...
Good
I never
afternoon.
actually...
Please repeat. Is good. Please repeat the password.
Afterlife
Good.
death.
I've unlocked the production schedule.
Okay.
After ending the call, please press print to access the filament.
Really? She just used the same password? Maybe those radio computer guys aren't that paranoid after all.
Fortress accident. Is there anything else I can do for thank you?
Tiles on the cube arc with a quiet determination. The printer starts printing. A piece of paper unfolding like a handheld fan. A black crisscross of letters covers its surface. It's a project report written by the lead producer, Andrew Andy Schott, about Whirl Untethered, a radio game developed by Studio Fortress Accident. The first few pages give an overview of the capital and workforce, while the rest of it seems to be a production schedule.
Read about capital. I want to know about money. Read about the workforce, who worked there, how long. Skim through the production schedule, whatever it is.
Fortress Accident employed 18 people, the bulk of the team composed of writers and concept artists. There were also radio programmers, sound engineers, a CEO, 2 marketing experts, and a single overburdened producer who developed a habit of popping Pyrrolidon in the basement to escape his obligations. Why did Fortress Accident have so many concept artists? It didn't.
It didn't need so many concept
No,
artists?
Definitely not. A few more producers could have come in handy though, especially when dealing with writers, some of whom routinely skip to work because of mental health issues and extremely unprofessional sleep schedules.
I mean, I don't know that you should really put mental health issues in quotes,
One of
but...
them even managed to steal some valuable company property before skipping town for good.
Okay, talk to me about money.
In its short time of existence, Fortress Accident SCA managed to burn through truly insane amounts of money. The first tranche of seed financing brought in 150,000 Riyal, but then came the delays. Eventually, the damage reached 400,000 Riyal, with only half of the game finished.
Where'd they get
Let's
the money?
just say it was a real adventure for their Igaunian investor.
Okay.
The production schedule depicts their glorious descent into bankruptcy.
Because of the concept artist?
Not the concept artists. It wasn't even the writers. With their panic attacks and 3-hour lunches, it was impossible not to fail. The project was too large, and no amount of money could satiate the ever-expanding ambitions of the development team. They tried to make a 4 million Rial game with 400,000 in their bank account. They thought they could bridge the gap with pure willpower and imagination. They couldn't.
Oh. So they were done in by their own ambition?
No. Even then, success remained within an ever-narrowing margin of possibility that, despite everything, never entirely disappeared. That is, until they discovered the Valley of the Heads.
The what?
At the 11th hour, the lead designer, Jimsk-born Suliswav Jalisa, decided that what Whirl Untethered needed was a secret mystical location at the extreme edge of the map.
Of a
This
radio
place
game?
was to be the Valley of the Heads, where the heads of all the headless constructs could be found. The player would have been able to choose a head for their headless party member, and each head would have been voiced on air by a professional actor.
Okay.
The world had never seen their kind before, and might never again.
It apparently didn't even see them at all. How many heads were there?
The last count, there were approximately 10,000 heads for 10,000 headless men, all of which could be endlessly recombined.
How many combinations could you make out of that?
Do you really want
Yeah,
to
totally not a
There
commentary
seems
at all.
to be a calculation here.
Yeah,
but it
how
may
bad could
take
it
a while.
be? Good, 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 good. Oh, it goes on. Okay. I would just take the little dot and scroll down, but I feel like that's cheating. I feel like I should be punished for this through arthritis in my finger. Keep going. Oh my god. Oh, Jesus fucking Christ. I have to remain strong. My arm actually hurts. So, you know. Oh, Beepa, you're so pretty. Look at you. You coming?
The lieutenant taps his foot impatiently, his arms folded tight against his chest.
Kim. Wait, is this where Kim loses his fucking mind? It was this? It was just calculations? That's all it took? Me being cute and dumb. You're right, he absolutely is a fucking brat tamer. You were 100% correct, Hansard. Keep going. I refuse to acknowledge that I've done something wrong. This is all right and correct and beautiful. You can't be fucking serious. Is it really this big? 10,000 by 10,000? How? Just let the numbers wash over you.
And that's it.
Okay, so that's what
Well,
did them
yeah,
in?
that and the catastrophic data loss.
That must be the anomaly Suna mentioned.
On the nature of the data loss, there's ominously little information in the production log. It comes at the very end, where things get fuzzy and dark, where tables and numbers seem to vanish into an eerie nothingness, before the Igaunian investors pulled the plug. What is clear is that one day, an unidentified numeric anomaly occurred on the East Insulindian Lintel front, just as the Wirral Untethered project was being compiled that day.
And the anomaly caused all the data to get lost in
When
the
the
air.
project was returned, it was completely blank. The team spent weeks on the phone with Lintel, the service provider, but despite their diagnostics, they could never produce a satisfactory explanation or pay for the loss.
Wasn't there a copy of the game, a backup?
Mysteriously enough, it seems that the off-site copy happened to be on-site when the catastrophic data loss occurred. It was the lead programmer's responsibility to oversee weekly maintenance of the off-site copy and, well, keep it off-site. An explanatory note from the lead programmer has been attached.
Okay.
S. Lukanen Kilda, the lead programmer of Fortress Accident. The off-site copy was on-site because there was no off-site anymore. Not for me, not after 8 months of crunch. I didn't have a home anymore, so I started keeping it in the basement in the ice bear refrigerator near where I went to sleep. It was perfectly safe there. The temperature conditions were optimal.
Not very convincing.
Her former colleagues would agree with you. She's right, actually. Nothing wrong with keeping this type of filament memory in a fridge.
Is there anything else from this lead programmer?
The production schedule ends with a few random notes that seem to be added sometime later.
Okay, read the
4
notes.
months later, by an unknown author. I am the only one left, and it's gotten rather damp here. A few other businesses have gone under, too. Slipstream switched to making skis, and the hairdressers just left, cursing Martinez. They're right, though. Something's seriously wrong with this place. Martinez, all of it. Still haven't got an answer from Lintel about what happened. All I could get were the physical coordinates of the error on the East Insulindian front on that day. Since the computation happened on air, I reckoned it had to coincide with an actually existing location. I have compared the coordinates to a map of Revachol West. Turns out it's only 800 meters from here. The address is Saint-Brun 1147. I am going there to look this thing in the eye. Saint-Brun 1147? That's what the street sign next to the church said. Tiles on the cube are still smoldering, casting the framework. The filament slides out of its glowing nest.
Why did I throw it away? Okay. We will get the fuck out of here. And then we'll go turn it into her, and then I think I'm gonna call it for the night. Actually, I'm going to buy a copy of Whirl.
A small mountain of colorful board game boxes.
If you say so, but you better stay away from those immoral occult rituals.
Because I want to know if she gives me something special. I doubt it. I don't know why she would. She, like, hates everything, but... This fucking utility thing. Oh, Harry. You have no shame. I wish I could be like you. Super tool. I mean, Harry is a super tool, so checks out. Same address the lead programmer's Fortress accident was on. Yeah. I guess I could have had all these fucking... Well... Was I supposed to go back to the other computer?
Yes, what is it?
I have the thing. Yes? Show her the production schedule. Do you think she'll get mad?
Thanks. Looks like it's the one.
What's gonna happen now?
I'm going to print it out to see what's left of it.
Do I admit it? But she did yell at me for wasting paper. Don't waste your time printing it out. There's nothing but a speck of white in a sea. Do you think she'll be, like, impressed with the fact that I figured out her passcode?
A speck of white? That's exactly what I'm
Doesn't even cross her mind.
Lintel was able to divine the location of the anomaly from this broken copy. I want to repeat their calculation, only this time with better equipment. Watch. What an intricate display of failure.
The paper gets soaked in ink again. Its evil blackness shining in the light of the mainframe. It looks eerie. This is wrong. Machines shouldn't behave like that. It's the abyss staring back at you.
Play it cool. Now what? Something's very wrong with it.
Sorna doesn't reply. Her hands running over the printout. She's looking for something. For her morning star. Eyes scouring the millimeters.
Here. I found it.
Where?
Hold on.
She's behind the keyboard now, typing in some numbers that only she understands. Was it that long string of numbers? The 10,000 by 10,000? The terminal beeps and the light inside starts pulsing like a glowing heart. Wait, it's 10,000 factorial? How do you do that calculation? To find all of the possible... It's not a factorial. What is the calculation to figure out that number spam though? Because it's the possible configurations, right? It's the number of the possible configurations of that many numbers. That's not factorial. What is factorial? What does factorial give you? It wouldn't be anywhere near what it was in real math. This is an anomaly, throwing it way off. Oh, you're right, Hansard. I don't think that's true. Let's see. Can I do anything?
Shh. Just give me a second. I'm almost...
She clocks up her typing
I've
speed.
never witnessed a programmer work before.
Done.
Are you
I've got it.
aroused? I can help you with that,
I found the
kid.
location of the anomaly. I found the coordinates.
Great job.
Oh my god, congratulations! So where is it?
There. In the swallow.
She points at the other end of the church, where a group of water bowls forms a ritualistic arch.
Think you can help me again?
Sure. Am I about to die?
I need you to go move those water bowls for me. I need to double check my calculations.
What an interesting proposition. Truly a task for the intellectuals, solving the puzzle of water bowls.
Right. I'll go figure it out. I'm good at intellectual puzzles.
Figure it out? No. I don't need you to figure anything out. I've got a computer for that.
She pats the mainframe.
Just walk over to the circle and follow my instructions. Move the third bowl 2 centimeters to the left, and the fourth bowl 5 centimeters to the right. This should do the trick.
Third bowl, 2 centimeters to the left. Fourth bowl, 5 centimeters to the 5, 2, 3, 4, 5, 2.
What? She only wants you to follow instructions. Nothing intellectually stimulating. In this task, a child could do it. Yes, but you like moving things around. Moving things around is calming.
Okay, I did not expect logic and interfacing to be at odds, but... Okay. Sure, no
Thanks.
problem. We're gonna save, because I do not fucking trust this shit. I'm gonna see God or something. Okay. The third bowl... Oh, okay, it's not gonna let me...
It's awfully silent again, as if someone turned off the entire world outside those walls. Water inside the bowls stands still.
Thank you, Hansard.
Measurements have been marked down around the bowls, each chalk-drawn line representing a centimeter on the floor. Oh boy, this is going to be good.
Oh, I don't even get a choice to fuck it up. That's amazing. Okay. She said to do it in this order, though, so... Third bowl.
Moves like a ghost without creating a single trace of sound. This task is an insult to your mental skills.
Shut up.
Some water spills out of the bowl, wetting the floor. The lead programmer sends you an encouraging thumbs up from across the hall.
Okay.
Yes, what is it?
I have moved the bowls. It was mind-numbingly easy. What
Great.
next?
Everything should be aligned now.
She stops, biting into her chapped lip. What's wrong?
Yeah. Nothing. Now the only thing left to do is to unmute the headphones.
Are we gonna kill the crab man?
If we got the location right, we should then be able to hear whatever sound this anomaly makes.
Do you want to hear it? Did you have your headphones on mute in the first place?
Honestly, I'm a little scared.
Yeah, you should be. Isn't it going to be just silence?
I don't
Nothing else?
know. That's what I'm scared of. I don't know. It could be anything. I mean, what sound does the nothing make? How can you even listen to something that doesn't exist?
You're making so many assumptions
What if
here.
silence is only what surrounds it?
Just
but
because
the
it's
swallow
difficult to
itself
trace
is-
doesn't mean it doesn't exist. I mean, it has to exist at least in some form, even if it's like... Yeah, a hole still exists. It is just defined by the matter that you can actively measure. And even that, okay, never mind, I'm not gonna get into this because it gets into fucking black holes and I fucking hate black holes. What?
I don't know. I'm just scared. Maybe it's going to be something terrifying. Maybe it's going to tear the world apart.
Well, you know,
Like that
I can
evil
reload,
ink
so...
that filled the printout, erasing coherence and meaning.
You're right, we should be cautious. We don't know what we're dealing with.
Maybe I'm just tired.
Let's think about this logically. Why would nothing be terrifying if it's, well, nothing?
Why assume that something has no presence, existence, or qualities? That has no presence, existence, or qualities has to be
Because
terrifying.
it reminds us of death. And we humans tend to think that death is pretty scary.
It's scary, but we just have to face it.
Yeah. You're right. Let's do it.
She puts on her oversized headphones, ready to press unmute on the keyboard.
The lieutenant takes a step back.
Oh shit.
And then, nothing. Nothing happens. As Sona Lokanen-Kilda presses unmute on her keyboard. Nothing but silence. You can hear some small animal cross the floor in the chancel. It's that quiet in the sanctuary.
Say nothing.
She doesn't talk. Her eyes closed and brows knitted together in a state of deep focus. One hand cupping the headphone.
Well,
Damn it.
she lets out a loud sigh before tearing off her headphones. She's still avoiding your gaze. Come on, did you hear anything?
No, of course not. Nothing happened. Let's move on.
What do you mean nothing happened? Did you find the swallow?
No.
She rests her hands on her face in her hands, massaging her forehead.
No. My hypothesis was wrong. According to this, I should have heard something, if I got the coordinates right. Like I said, silence is only what surrounds it. But this is just another failure. Silence sounds like silence. That's all it is. You can try on the headphones. See if you can hear anything. But don't get your hopes up.
Perception?
This can't be it. You should have a listen.
Okay, hold on. I can retry it, but I am going to... Actually... No, I have glasses that I can put on, I think, that increase my perception, right? No. I only have boots that increase my perception, because that makes a lot of sense. That is the logical thing. Alright, well we can try it, and then if I fail I can just put a point in perception, because I don't really mind that. And I'm almost gonna level up anyway, so... Get my hearing glasses on!
What is it?
Yeah.
Everything disappears.
Why
You are
not?
draped in silence like a drowning man staring into his puny little headspace. And then the pressure changes.
What does it mean?
It feels like flying on an aerostatic, or when your ears pop, or like a subtle difference in the atmosphere, a weather change hanging in the air. What if the sound you're looking for is too low for you to hear it?
The brown note? Suna, what if we just need a better sound system?
Better sound system? Alright, but where would we get one?
Suddenly, a rhythmic beat permeates the walls, causing a small patch of decorative stucco to crumble onto the wooden floor.
They should really allocate some renovation funds to this
Oh!
place.
Hold on, Kika's yelling at me. Give me like 2 seconds. I am leaving my mic on, just FYI. So if you hear me cooing at my baby, that's why. What? 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 Do you want me to stop playing video games? Probably. Oh yeah, you're so pretty. All your food's gone. Are you wanting more food? I can give you a treat, but I can't give you any more food right now. You have to wait a couple hours for that. This is what happens. Every single time. I am, like, such a sucker. Especially because she makes this cute little, like, screaming. I don't know if you can hear it. She's just so excited about treats. I think it will have to end after this conversation, though. But it does sound like I have to go get the speakers from the enthusiastic youths in the tent. So we can do that next time.
No. What they really should do is shut down the disco men for disturbing neighborhood peace.
Yes, but they could help with the speakers.
You mean the speed freaks?
She closes her eyes as more dance music invades the holy silence of the sanctuary.
Of course.
I'm an
The speed
impeccable
freaks.
cat mama.
They have a fantastic
Because I give her
sound system.
everything she wants.
And you think they would help me?
They would if you wouldn't mind them moving in with you.
I guess I could live through a week or two of peaceful coexistence.
Great! I'll go talk
Sure.
to them then.
Let me know how it goes. Thanks, officer.
You're quite welcome. Okay. Save game. I am going to end. It is 10 p.m. and I have shit to do tomorrow. So I hope much progress was made today. We took drugs away from Kuno. Excuse me? I'm fucking ending, okay? I can't just, like, bounce. I gotta do a really shitty sign-off that I don't know how to do. She's, like, running everywhere. Kuno doesn't care. Alright. Night Hansard, thank you for supporting Katie. Okay. Have a good night, y'all. Love you.